Oh man, oh man. Well, all right. Hey everybody, this is my third attempt at streaming tonight. The first two times I was getting all kind of tech interference. I don't know what it was. I updated Windows. That was my first thing. Is there was a Windows update, and I didn't. I said I scheduled it for later, and then the stream crapped out, and there was like a buzzing noise, which has happened in the past. And then so I restarted the computer, let Windows update, tried it again, didn't work out. So I restarted the computer, cleared with all my temp files. I cleared the cookies on the browser. I did everything I could think of doing. So hopefully to get this to work better. And now it seems to be working better, but to be honest, I don't trust it at all. I would think that everybody would be watching a Super Bowl right now, and nobody would be online. But maybe everybody's doing reaction videos to the Super Bowl, which I don't know. I'm not watching. I don't care about it. The original title of the stream that I started was called "The Varying Price," and that's a reference to a letter that a Roman named Pliny the Younger wrote to a friend of his. And what he said was that they had a birthday party for this person who didn't show up, and that Pliny the Younger had ordered all kind of food and had ordered buckets of ice, and that they, for the guests, and that was very expensive, and that he would charge him for the water, And people don't understand that in ancient Rome, there was ice. They had ice in ancient Greece and ancient Rome, which they would take down from the mountaintops. They would grab the snow, they would put it in a cart, bring the cart into town, put it inside a building in a pit, and then cover it with straw. So when Pliny the Younger, who apparently was a hero of Pompeii, or his father was a hero of Pompeii when Pompeii blew up, they were like nearby, and his father looked and said, slaves, prepare a boat. We need to get the fuck out of here. But Pliny the Younger, he wrote extensively on a number of things. But the letter, and I had a link to a Forbes story on cooled and iced drinks back in the pre-Christian era, which people didn't think they had, but they did have. So anyway, but I don't have that link now because this is the 87th time I'm trying to start this fucking stream. But there's the reason why I want to talk about the varying prices, because obviously financial stuff still in the news. I think that stream I did a couple of weeks ago was very prescient in looking at how crazy things are. I was gonna screenshot, or I had screenshotted it, an Elon Musk tweet where he put Bitcoin in his profile on Twitter, but then he took it out, and now he's pushing this fucking shitcoin called Dogecoin. So you got to remember, none of these elites are on your side. They're all trying to lock this down for themselves. At the time of this broadcast, which is Sunday night at 12:30 Eastern Standard Time, Bitcoin is at about 38,500 coin, very close to its all-time high, which was 41, which we will get to and pass soon, and then probably run into the mid-50s. If you put your stimulus check, your $600 stimulus check in Bitcoin, you would now have $820. That's pretty good for such a short time. That's like 25% in a very time. So but Pliny the Younger, quite a sophisticated guy, complaining that his friend didn't show up for the birthday party, and that he had to spend a lot of money on ice for the wine because they used to ice the wine. So even in Rome in 79 or so, I think 79 BC or 79 AD. They don't say AD anymore. They say ACE, right? I can't remember what they say. They changed it. They did have, they had ice. They would bring snow down from the Alps, put it in a pit, cover it with, inside a building, cover it with straw, and then they would scoop it out. And then the varying price was because the snow, as there's snow outside now, the snow at the top of anything is soft and easy to move around. But as it packs down, it becomes ice. So the very price, as you got deeper and deeper into the snow pit, and you were not getting a bucket of snow, you were really getting a bucket of proper ice, the price would go up. And that's what Pliny the Younger was complaining about, is that even water has its varying price. The idea being that desirable things go up and down in value depending on how much you want them, depending on how desirable they are. That, you know, the stock market thing, I guess they halted trading on that GME. That whole thing is falling apart. And like I said, now everybody's shifting towards crypto, and crypto is all scams. It's all exit scams. It's all a con. Stay away from crypto. Stay away from crypto. Stay away from crypto. You only buy one thing. You only buy Bitcoin and nothing else. And nothing else. Don't waste your time with anything else, because you will get ripped off. It will end in tears. And if you're saying, well, you know, Bitcoin's $40,000, just keep stacking. Just keep. The IRS looks at Bitcoin as property, and you should look at it. It's a useful way for you to look at it as well. If you could add to your property or the amount of land you owned, but, you know, by 50 or 100 a week or a month, you know, and increase, you push your property line out and push your property line out, you would do that, right? That'd be a great way to increase it. Instead of having to buy a whole nother acre, you could just buy 10 feet at a time, something like that. So if you think of it that way, it's a good way to, think. Now, since we're haven't quite, I haven't crashed the entire stream yet. So yeah, this was something as related to crypto that I was actually pissed about, and I tweeted about it. Can't connect to YouTube. Wow, man, this sucks. Wow, this is so bad. I cannot. Welcome, Tom Hansen. Tonight I am not Jimmy Uzo. Tonight I am Jimmy Dreamfish. This is a bottle of white wine from Romania. We started with a story about Rome, so you got some. Hop on OV stream. I don't know what OV's stream. I don't know what OV's current channel is. You know, the NSA. I don't get the NSA live stream. I suppose like you guys do. You know, like I'm not. The SPLC doesn't send me out. I don't get their weekly emails, so I don't know where OV is or what he's doing. You know, whatever, some fucking whacked out German word, you know, channel name like Goethe Volks, you know, Farfignugenwagen Rum or something like that. Right? Some crazy shit. Can I get anything here? Can I get anything? I can get nothing. Wow. Yeah. Jonathan Poe won't let him on the show anymore. OV's like going crazy. I don't know what his deal is now. He's doing misogyny or something. I you know, you got to Epikuros. That doesn't sound very German. Does not sound German at all. Yeah, I know. Everybody, yeah, like Claire Caw changes her name to a Greek name. OV changes his name to a Greek name. Like, you know, it's for a much abused minority. Everybody seems to want to imitate us. You know, particularly the democracy haters are all the democracy haters are taking the fucking names from the people who invented democracy. Pretty funny to me. That's just too hilarious. All right, I don't know why my Is nothing working for me? Come on. Oh, is it going to load? Is it going to load? Oh, please tell me this. Would be great. If I could screen share, this would be this would be an exciting and informative oh, what's going to reload? Why is it going to reload Gmail? I don't know why it's going to do that. And a bunch of screenshots because it's boring just looking at my face all the time. I want to show these cool stuff, things that I pull off of Twitter. Wow, Gmail is flowing like mud. So yeah, OV is like desperate to get back into I guess there's nobody around that's paying attention to him. He lost probably half his audience. His audience to like QAnon people or something like that. I don't know. I don't know who he's lost out to. And Gmail is still not loading. Wow, so bad. All right, let's keep trying to move on. The whole point of all of this is that there was a great this bunch of good screenshots, a bunch of screenshots of the primary coin in Rome. The lifetime of the Roman Empire, the amount of silver in that coin was that war, the Persian Wars, blah 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 blah. In the Roman coinage dropped. Of the U.S. dollar from 1913 equal, and and the implication would suffer collapse. I shut Gmail off rather than try to reload that. When everyday life is, that's what's going to happen here. It looks like Biden administration is just literally it is basic economic issues, right? Masks and get an anal swab. And, you have to get it twice, and it doesn't work. Is for the news, like everyone in God's creation. This is complete bullshit. And now everybody's just hanging on. Everybody's hanging on, and they're desperately trying to get in a position where they don't have to be subject to this. And that's what's causing these irrational financial behaviors. And this is going to go on for a while, but not, it can't go on indefinitely. Like there's a bunch of stories floating around that Pete, what's his name? The gay guy, the gay transportation secretary, Booty Juice, whatever the fuck his name is talking about a COVID passport or vaccine, some sort of vaccine certificate to let people fly in and out of the United States. And I'm like, well, how do you flood the United States with non-white immigrants, which is what they're trying to do, if you don't let the airplanes in? They have to let the airplanes in. So they are so completely stumbling over each other on levels we can't even comprehend. Because if they shut off, if you can't come to America unless you have a COVID vax certificate, they're all going to be fake vax certificates. And everybody's going to be getting off the planes with no masks on anyway. And people like me and other activists are just going to go to the airport with a camera. We're going to film these people coming through customs with no masks on, and that's going to blow up that way. Or they're really going to try and get these people vaccinated to let them in, and that's going to slow down everything. And the advantage is going to go to Mexicans and Guatemalans and the rest, because they can just walk across the border. They don't have to take an airplane. They can walk across the border like they've been doing, and then immigration is just going to let them go through. They're not going to temp check them. They're not going to bother with any of the COVID medical security theater, right? They're not going to bother with that at all. They're just going to let them go. So this is they have so completely screwed this up. The purple-haired transgender CIA officers who run this shit have screwed it up. Yeah, Tom Anderson, 40K, but you wouldn't, if I told you 3 months ago it was going to be 40K, you'd have said I was out of my mind. You know what I mean? And at the end of this year, when it's 275K, you're going to be bashing your head against the concrete curb outside your house, wondering what you did wrong in life. And I've said this before, and you need to listen. You don't have to buy an entire Bitcoin. You can buy $100 worth of Bitcoin. You can dollar cost average your way in. You can buy $100 worth of Bitcoin every week or every month, like an IRA contribution or certificate of deposit or something like that. You don't have to buy an entire Bitcoin. And the chances are, very few people can buy an entire Bitcoin these days. You know what I mean? Even if they borrow money. So yeah, you should. I think you should. In my opinion, this is the way it's going to go. You go to, I don't know if I put the link to the Gemini Exchange on here, but you go to Gemini, the Gemini Exchange in New York City, and you can buy $50 worth of Bitcoin. And when Bitcoin goes up, that $50 will go up. Why not be part of it? I'm not saying you have to sell a kidney, although you have 2 kidneys. But if you have some money laying around that you're not really doing anything with, and you'd sort of like to, without hurting yourself, don't hurt yourself. Don't put yourself in a position where you can't pay your bills or anything like that, or you're strapped. But you can leg your way in $100, $200, $300, whatever you have to spare. You have money sitting in a savings account that's earning 0.00002% interest. You might think, you know what? Let me shift part of that into Bitcoin. Who's that? HIV positive transgender. Welcome to the show. Yes, it is just us. I got you a wrench over on. I don't even know who you are. I got you a wrench on Paul's channel. I just bullied him, which is surprising because he's not very easy to bully. But I bullied him into giving you a wrench, and then he goes and blows up my spot and tells everybody this is my channel. Yeah, today's no Uzo. Today I'll show it again. I'll do my advertisement for non-European Union agriculture. This is a white wine from Romania. I'm trying to drink less, not drink less, but less potent stuff. That way, when I wake up, I'm not as hungover. But the Biden administration's inability, I don't know if let's see if the internet's working again. I'll try and get into Gmail again and show all the cool screenshots I have. Because part of this show, I always think about my niece and like how to explain stuff to her. And I had a whole bunch of Pepe stuff that I plan on putting in the stream because everybody likes cute frog pictures. And that's some good Pepe stuff, but Gmail doesn't seem to want to work for me. And this is, as I said earlier, my third attempt at a stream. Can't even click on. Oh, this is really not making me happy. And even at old PC, I deleted all my temp files. I emptied my cache. I did a bunch of stuff to try and Windows, doing everything I could do to try and this system to run smoothly, but it doesn't seem to want to run smoothly this week, even though the last 5 or 6 weeks it ran fine. So these intermittent technical issues irritate me to no end, and they really, really frustrate me. And not sure what I can do to fix it, other than pay like $60 a month for internet, in addition to what I'm already paying for my phone. And I just for high-speed internet to do like 4 streams a month. I don't know. Gmail still doesn't want to load. Still does not want to load. Gmail does not want to load. Listen, I just did that just to bust balls. You know what I mean? OV is on his way. Yeah, great. Oh, crash the stream that's barely working as it is. I got 2 pieces of stereo wire from the and the entire fucking NSA cybercrimes unit into my fucking straight up to your fucking dude. You're living up to your screen name. Good Jesus Christ. Tell them to boost my bandwidth. Well, will you? But speaking of which, so I had the Breitbart. Breitbart had that news item that the special forces, U.S. military special forces, have been warned that if they are found with any Pepe the Frog icons, or if they're posting that on social media, they're going to be disciplined in some way. Like Pepe the Frog, swastikas, which a lot of people don't know. There was a Navajo Indian unit in World War II that had a Navajo. I think were the Navajos. I think they were Navajos that had a swastika as their like unit insignia. It was like the 45th Mechanized Infantry Division or something like that. So the fact that there were American troops that went into battle against the Germans with swastikas as their part of their unit insignia, that's how insane stuff is. Well, I'm not boomer tech. I'm just being cheap. Like I said, I don't want to spend $60 to stream like a couple of times a month. Like I could do other things with my money. You know what I mean? Ovi couldn't crush a fly against the windshield on his overpriced piece of shit Jeep. Besides, when I argue against OV, I'm not arguing against just OV. I'm arguing against OV and like 7 other fucking people. You know what I mean? He's got like a little chat window open with people. There's like con ops fucking helping him from fucking Holland and shit. Are you kidding me? That's you guys love to start shit, but like just to be a shit show just for a shit show. When I used to do that on OV's channels back in the day, you got to remember, I was in my car. I was driving like from fucking, from Jersey to Virginia or Virginia back or whatever. I drove to fucking New Hampshire one time. When OV used to do those 18-hour streams, I got on the stream for like an hour and a half on my way to New Hampshire. And then the further north you get, I lost the internet for like, I don't know how many hours. I went to Nashua, New Hampshire, which is pretty ugly. It's not very pretty there, but they had a private jet port. I went and I dropped my piece, and I come back and I come down to the mountains, and I was like, hey, I wonder if that link to OV's channel still works. So I click on it, and he's still streaming. You know what I mean? And yeah, there he is. Look, he's in. Hey, OV, look at you. You can't get on Toll's channel anymore. Where are you even welcome? Welcome nowhere. Has worn out his welcome to everywhere. Where can you even go on? Do you go on with Claire Carr anymore? Send the link to OV. I don't think I have OV's email anymore. I don't keep up with that stuff. But what the fuck? Oh man, this really pisses me off that my emails failing like this. Fucking Gmail just absolutely sucks dick. Just sucks harder. Which Name the alphabet agencies that are currently recording your streams. OV, so you got NSA, CIA. How many do I drive past? When I go to Dulles, how many of your employers do I pass on the way down there? You know what I mean? Do you go through some kind of cutout? Is it like, you know what I mean? And aren't you the only guy who has still has Google Hangouts? Google Hangouts, every person, like, you know, a regular person like civilian got cut out of Google Hangouts like 2.5 years ago. When you go to, you still see OV is still in Google Hangouts. So they, you know, like, you know, he's the only one who could still do that. And no one even questions why that is, right? You click on Google Hangouts, you go right to OV. Google Hangouts doesn't work for anyone else. It's like it's a tunnel they created in the internet right to him, so they can you know, find a terrorism. They can make a terrorism somewhere. And then listen, they've already done it. This stupid the insurrection on the 6th. They just make the terrorism. You know what I mean? You could have 10 rednecks, you know what I mean, scratching their heads in the middle of a field, and they'll make it into a terrorism. That's all. Here he is, Jonathan Poll. What didn't work before? The 2 fucking wires I have into the potato that's called that I call the internet. Did Poll ban Hammer over? I believe he did. But I don't even know. I wonder what happened if I crashed the stream. Let's see. What is OV? I don't even remember what OV's email is. I can't even load fucking Gmail. OV, tell your bosses to fucking let fucking Gmail load for me, you prick. This fucking sucks. This fucking sucks. Where this is total crap. This is total fucking shit. Total and utter shit. Sergey Brin, the multi-billionaire who owns Google, cannot get his shit together. And if someone would please call, listen, I spend a lot of money in taxes, you know, road taxes, federal fuel taxes, FCC taxes, like all kind of taxes. Could I at least get some decent fucking cooperation from the fucking feds here? I can't get any. This Gmail's not going to load. It just do that. What if I did that? What would happen? What would happen? Yeah, see if OV can get on that way. Okay, just copy that link on over. Why would I give one of you guys a wrench? You're all fucking feds. You fucking suck at being cops. You're not real street cops. You never went fucking hands-on with some fucking dindu. You know what I mean? You're the guy that all the other real cops laugh at. You can't even you're not even smart enough to get your doctor to write you a fucking prescription for testosterone so you could fucking burn off some of that fat. Yeah, link I just dropped the link in the chat, so there you go. Jonathan Poll. OV lives on the Poll stream. No, he doesn't live. He doesn't live. He's in the basement. OV is like a Puerto Rican dude in the basement apartment of Jonathan Poll's stream. You know what I mean? Jonathan Poll now he has. You don't understand. He has the creme de la creme of the Bangladeshi intellectual elite nightly as a weekly explainer of all things. You know, he has the one and only Niaz 123, which really, if that is not the nail in the coffin for Texas, I don't know what is. I do not know. I was trying to listen the other night. I was when I ended up working, and like nothing to do all day, and then a whole bunch of work at the end of the day. And then on the way home, I was listening to what he's mumbling, and I'm like, he argues. Here's the thing. Jonathan Poll sticks to a limited window of history, and he says, here's what happened in history. And Ovik says, yeah, but no. That's all his argument. But, yes, but no. And I don't know how. And then he wanders around and circles back through himself, and it makes no fucking sense. It literally hurts my brain to listen to him. I can't listen to him too long. All right, I just dropped the link in the chat. So how could you not? How could even Ov, as fucked up as his brain is, can figure out how to click on a fucking link in the chat? Yeah, that's right. Eki was on. Eki, super smooth. Eki Lux left his perch. Oh wait, somebody's coming. Somebody's here. I think somebody's here. Who is it? It doesn't say OV. I put him to the chat.
Seagull.
Put him to the stream.
James, it's been a long time.
It's not working.
It's not working.
Listen, somebody tell whoever my. Oh, here we go. Hail Caesar.
No, it's Kaiser. It's Kaiser, James. Don't you know you're Latin?
Are you here, Caesar?
Don't you know you're Latin?
Caesar, why did you get knifed?
Why did I get? Well,
was it because
since you want to ask,
members of the Senate were looking to create a Senate?
Oh, really? So. I'm actually curious, James. Do you think
right?
that
you have? Hey, there it is.
Is it working?
Yeah, I heard you're bi-curious. Tell us all about. No. Come on, tell us all about bisexuality and how real it is. I heard. You remember one time you were saying how real that is? You've been bi-curious for a while. You were like the Lincoln Project before the Lincoln Project, right?
I
You keep the fucking hamsters.
Oh wait. Is this a Queen of Britannia joke that you're trying to make? Is that weird?
I can hear a squeaky wheel in the background where you keep the hamsters that you use to pleasure yourself with.
I mean, dude, James. I mean, you and me have talked with each other for, multiple times before. I'm just not really sure where this try hard argument is coming from. Is all I'm saying.
Work with the shittiest cop in fucking America, like the worst. Like it's Sunday night. You know what I mean? They're like the junior idiots. They got the fucking whatever, like the FBI handbook. Like they're like this. Like FBI crimes handbook. Tell him this. Tell him this. They fucking suck, man. It's terrible. You remember the last time we were on the stream, you had like 4 rednecks. You and whatever gas mask guy, who else is gas mask dude, and he's fucking. And you were like, yeah, don't you? Everybody, sexuality is real. And even the redneck guys were like, what the fuck are you talking?
Sorry. Was there a point that you were trying to make right there?
Yeah, you were the Lincoln Project before the Lincoln Project. Tell us about being on the cutting edge of homosexual political science.
So, really, that's the argument that you want to make, is that I am somehow related to the.
That's not an argument. That's
what
you were the beginning of.
What
you left James. The successful Republican family. Where did you go? You went right to San Francisco, the gayest city on God's green earth. Did you not?
Oh, is that the reason? Is that the reason that I went to San Francisco? Because I wanted to be around homos? Is that it?
Well, that's the highest. It's not that there's probably more homos in New York than there are in San Francisco, but per capita, San Francisco's like it's packed like a can of fucking gay sardines.
Yeah, and
why did you? The question is, why would you go there? Why would you choose to go there?
oh, because it was a punk rock city. There's more San Francisco. Well, I mean, I mean, call it punk rock or call it thrash metal. Megadeth and Metallica, you know, made their fame in San Francisco. Bands like Dead Kennedys made their fame in San Francisco. I mean, yeah, San Francisco. I mean, there's a lot of homos in the Castro or whatever.
Okay, so
by the way, I'm trying to like turn off this fucking what?
Yeah, I don't. You know, this is the first time you've been interested in music, like in 37,000 live streams.
Dude, James, I'm not sure if you know this, but dude, I've been playing music since I was 15 years old.
Wow, that's exciting. I've been playing the radio since I was
James, you are like the worst kind. You are the worst kind of know nothing person. You know, like hey James, how many miles have you driven? You know, driving around. What is it that you do? You drive around fucking little packages. You know.
Yes.
For people richer and smarter than you.
Well, they're richer than me. They're not actually smart. They're not smarter than me, but they're certainly richer than me.
Oh, okay. So what is it? Tell me, James. How smart are you? What is it? What is it that makes you smarter? What is it about you? What is it about you? What is it about you that sets you apart? That sets you apart from everyone else? How are you smarter? How are you more unique? You know, how are you more creative than anyone else in the world? Tell me, James. Tell me.
Yes. Holy crap! You got 10 guys helping you in the fucking chat box on your screen, and you're just still fucking your shit.
Dude, I don't need people to help me, bro.
Your blood pressure, you're gonna fucking neck, and blood's gonna start squirting out onto the wall. Calm down. Listen,
I don't know what you're talking about.
If you didn't cut,
I don't know what you're talking about, James.
Whatever deal you had to cut. When somebody found you with your hand inside the fucking little boy's pants. Of course you don't know what I'm talking about. Why would you say that bisexuality is that was literally the last stream you and I were on. You were saying you were like whacked out of your mind. And there was, I don't know how many, 4 or 5 people on the screen, and you're like, what do you mean? You know, people don't believe in bisexuality. And the whole stream went against you. You worked so hard to pull these guys in, and then you know, when they got close, they were revolted. Keep clicking. Everybody can hear you clicking your mouse. You know.
Yeah, dude. I'm trying to click. I'm trying to click. Dude, I have a whole bunch of
like that. Some kind of cheat sheet you can use.
No. I just got so many bookmarks. Go ahead.
Ooh, HIV
Go
positive
ahead.
transgender.
Go ahead. Yell. Keep yelling. Keep yelling.
Bookmarks are what? What do you? What bookmarks do you have? What are you looking through bookmarks for? What are you looking for? What are you looking for?
No. I'm not looking
Famous
for anything. I'm trying to delete everything because I'm trying to look for the chat. The chat that you have. That's all I'm trying to do.
What?
I just had too many
Christ,
tabs open. Is all.
You have federal government backing
James,
to pay for all this
James.
shit, and you can't even run a fucking live stream correctly. You cannot convince trailer trash guys to go out and shoot each other. What the fuck is wrong with you? They're gonna put you in real prison. I did the stream. Listen, you gotta watch Prison Tube. You're gonna love this shit. They'll explain to you exactly what's gonna happen to you when you go inside because you didn't fulfill your contract. Oh, Wallace Wisdom. Hey, Wallace Wisdom. Welcome, you blue-faced bastard. You blue-faced bastard. Can you get Con Ops on? Yeah, let's get Con Ops on. Nobody's better than Con Ops. Vlin Major, look at all these cops coming in. Here they come. All these fucking names you never saw before. Like nobody, they all just follow. They just magically follow you around. The posse, the fucking backup squad.
Follow me around.
Listen, jump the post. No, jump the post.
Which cops? Which cops are following me around? Which ones? Name them.
Vladimir, Dr. Mengele, Wallace Wisdom, Viljaher, Bludger, and I don't know who else. Who else is in here? Every face in this chat that I've never seen before. Every single one. The people that just randomly show up to all over the fucking place because you're a fucking cunt because you can't fight on your own.
Hey, it's just you and me. It's just you and me here right now, James. A Greek versus a Roman. It's just you and me.
But you're not even a real Roman.
Oh, really? Oh, really?
One, you're a midget that was groomed by the fucking Lincoln Project guys and ran off to San Francisco to live some sort of lifestyle that nobody's proud of.
James.
Why are you wearing a hat indoors? Why the fuck are you wearing a hat indoors? Do you have AIDS? Did your hair fucking fall out? What's going on?
It's cold. It's cold here.
You can't pay your heating fucking bill? What are you doing with all that FBI money? It comes every fucking month. Every month by the third of the month, all the fucking federal checks come in.
James, why are you such a tryhard when it comes to I mean, what is it that you actually believe in? James, what do you actually believe in? What do you actually believe in, James?
I believe
no, I'm drunk. I'm drunk right now. But I'm curious. What do you actually believe in, James?
I believe you cannot make it through the day without chemical assistance.
Oh. And what does that have to do?
Have you ever gone 24 hours sober? Have you ever gone 24 hours sober?
No, never. Not once in my day. Not once in my life. Now, James, why is it that you're trying to use this argument about oh God, who was it that you brought up? The Lincoln Project. The Lincoln Project guy. Oh yeah. Yeah, this new Now come on, James. The only reason that you bring up this Lincoln Project example is because it's something new. It's something that you've never heard of before. And you think that you're the first person to ever hear about it. You're the first person, you feel like you're smart enough. You're smart enough, and you're you are you are the first person to ever talk about the Lincoln Project situation. Yeah. I mean, James, come on. You know, that you're not that smart, right?
I know that you look like the gayest Bob Cratchit motherfucker who can't pay the heating bill. Why did you ask fucking Ebenezer Scrooge for some money to buy a Christmas turkey with those fucking half a finger fucking gloves? What the? You fucking Bob Cratchit,
I've
federal
seen your
fucking rat
kitchen. I
motherfucker.
have seen your kitchen, James. I have seen your kitchen. And dude, I
Wow.
yeah, I've seen your
What does
kitchen.
that
I've
mean?
seen your stove. I have seen your stove. I have seen the videos of you trying to do those fucking Greek cooking shows. Yeah, I've seen the fucking
Yeah.
yeah. You want to get on my case? You want to get on my case about what your place looks like? You fucking poor ass nigger. I mean,
Wow. Don't go
talk
dropping
about a
M-bombs on the
Mediterranean
positive
nigger. Talk about a
TV.
Mediterranean nigger.
Come on, you fuck. Add to stream. Don't show that again. This shit is too funny. All right. I think I'm bandwidth. I'm trying to save bandwidth. All right. Let's see. Am I still? I think I'm here. Hopefully, I'm here. Turn off video. That's what I'm doing. I have done. Have done. Let's see. Let's bring them back.
All right. I'm on. I'm on.
You're on. Oh, this is exciting. You're fucking stealing all the bandwidth, you fucking midgety cocksucker.
Let me All right. All right. I think it should be good now. No echo or anything.
Put up a picture of fucking Hitler, all right? You get this. You got a Hitler mustache.
What? What?
So
What?
you're saying I have a humble kitchen, but here's a fun fact. No one has ever.
Here we go. Here we
no one
go.
has
Here we
ever
go.
fucked me in the ass the way you've been fucked in the ass. My ass is still virgin, so you may have a beautiful kitchen and but I no one has ever fucked me in the ass. So you know, there are pluses and minuses to all sorts of lifestyles. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There are in Kenya who live in grass huts and who have nothing. But you know what? They can run the New York City Marathon and that $25,000 that they win marathon lasts them 5 years' wages. So always are relative. You know what I mean? I'm sure you have a lovely kitchen in San Francisco, but the number of men who fucking bend you over and make a bitch does it really?
James, can we? Is it not possible that we can be friends?
No, not really. You know what I mean?
Why not? Why not?
People
Why not?
that I consider friends are people
Why
that I
can't
have
we be
stuff in
friends?
common with. You know?
What about us?
Well, first off, my goal is the truth and as much as I can be entertained.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm getting like some feedback and shit like that. I can't really hear you. Um,
What?
I mean,
I'm listening. What do you? Well, tell Fort fuck the bandwidth, all right? Call your friends at NSA and tell them fucking improve the band. Get on the horn and get my tax dollars working for me.
mm. That I mean, I heard that last part. The tax dollars. So you want to be treated like a nigger, right? Is that what you're saying? um, well, I'll leave that to the side, but James, what?
Why do you always track yourself off? Like the least popular human being, the most friendless, lonely human being, always. If you were really funny, if you were really witty, you would say stuff and other people laugh. That's the way it works generally. Here's how it works: you and other people laugh. But if what you say only makes you laugh, that kind of makes you a very pathetic loser.
If only I laugh at what I say, then it's not really funny, is what you're saying, yeah?
That is correct, sir. That is correct. You can look at people like Negroes like Eddie Murphy or Jews like Jerry Seinfeld. They go into big rooms full of people and they say shit and everyone laughs. And that's called being funny. But when you sit alone in a room with a half a fucking glove on your hand and a half a hat on your fucking head and laugh at yourself, you're not really being funny. You're not the one making the joke. You are the one who is the joke.
Is that actually true though? Just because I'm the only one that laughs, does that actually mean that the joke isn't funny?
It means you dropped so much fucking LSD while other men were fucking you in the ass that you have no idea what fucking reality is. That's what it means.
Dude, James, I'm not even trying to be enemies with you, man. I, you and me have had conversations with each other. You know, we've talked about the same issues. For years now, where I just don't understand why you hate me so much.
Well, first off, that pathetic attempt to tie me into your fucking loser neo-Nazi fucking cabal was particularly pathetic. And I want the auditor, whoever audits these fucking tapes, I want you to know that you do not deserve this month's paycheck. Okay, that was particularly weak and particularly shitty. So we have not talked for years, and we do not talk often. So
no.
You know,
I never said
matter
that we did.
when they throw me to lock up. But the point is, that is the most pathetic, communistical fucking setup that I ever fucking heard in my life. Literally, that is schoolyard grade. Oh, I need some alcohol. Here. I'll tell you what.
Oh, speaking of which, I need some alcohol myself. Alcohol myself. All right, go ahead, James. Talk shit about me. I'll be back in 30 seconds.
Oh my God, this is going to be bad. This is going to be bad. Yeah, HIV positive. Go smoke. Hopefully, you smoke something which will spool up your synapses, because this is about to be. Yeah, Vilhilja Bahar Harjabar. I got shit that I'm drinking. I ran out of wine. This is what I'm going to be drinking now. This stuff is the worst shit you could possibly fucking drink ever. It's called Sipuro. You don't pronounce the T. It's called Sipuro. It is. It tastes mostly like what's in the back of your mouth after you're done vomiting from drinking too much. Loser has to give you a Bitcoin. Wow. Paul, look, he's like really angling for the big bucks, right? So, and this is something, of course, this is why I left it. All of this nonsense. There's no, speaking of like, okay. Jonathan Poll's mentioned in the past in terms of his research, which is legit research by a legit guy who doesn't say anything crazy. I mean, he may hang around these circles for laughs, but he's a serious academic with real credentials. But noticing that there are in his community or his ethnic community, or the ethnic community that he belongs to, right? The Germans in America, or Volga Germans in America, many of them have been extremely economically successful, and yet they don't support the type of research he does, and they don't support. These people are ostensibly right-wing, and yet they don't support right-wing causes, right? The Koch brothers, all this sort of stuff. I'm at the point now, or I've reached the point, more than reached the point, where I don't give a fuck what you say. What I want to know is how you incentivize what behaviors you claim are the best behaviors, right? So you say, oh, I think this is the best behavior. Well, how will you incentivize that? What will you do to incentivize others to behave in the way that you claim is virtuous or close to the ideal? Answer is, for the right wing, zero. There is no fucking right wing. Okay. I had a beef with one of these guys on fucking Twitter with like 15 or 16,000 followers. He's like, yeah, man, the left talks shit about, equality and fairness and blah, 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 blah. And you talk about wages or fucking immigration is how it impacts overall income. And they change the subject. Oh, so what you fucking right-wing guys do the fucking same. You know what I mean? You talk a big fucking game until it's time for you to put up or fucking shut up. And so left and right and all this faggoty bullshit, I don't give a fuck. What behaviors do you incentivize? Okay. And if it is none, then you are at best, you are a comedian. And most of you are not comedians. Okay. Most of you are not funny. You're maxed out just trying to have a fucking any type of mild disagreement. Okay. What behaviors do you incentivize? I don't give a rat's ass that you spent 1995 on the Amazon.com fucking Hitler flag. Who gives a fucking shit? You and the guy in fucking the Richmond, Virginia FBI guy in fucking Charlottesville. Who gives a fuck? Nobody gives a fuck. So what behaviors do you incentivize? And if it is none, then I won't listen to a fucking word you have to say. I will shit all over you. I will smash you in every way I can fucking smash you. And whether you want to call it a high verbal IQ or the fact that I was fucking born and raised in New York City around, and I grew up around a lot of fast talking people, I will beat the fuck out of you verbally. And should we ever meet in an alleyway, only one of us is walking out. And I guarantee you, motherfucker, it ain't going to be you. So, Bitcoin. Why is Bitcoin all your bullshit political ideologies? I'll tell you why. Because Bitcoin is controlled by software and mathematics. And neither software nor mathematics is subject to political pressure, nor can it be corrupted, okay? Open source software like Bitcoin, okay? Anyone can write any code for Bitcoin. Anybody can. OV could write, and I had a great fucking thing on Hitlercoin, which was a fucking gag I did on the Pulse show for like 2 hours. I did a thing on Hitlercoin. It was fucking hilarious. Someone actually made Hitlercoin. You can Google Hitlercoin, and you can find that there actually is a Hitlercoin. So I'm pissed off that somebody probably heard that fucking live stream, some fucking cunt, and some fucking FBI guy who told his third fucking nephew who made it up, and now they're scamming all kinds of fucking money, and I'm not getting the payday that I so richly deserve. However, aside from the bullshit, Bitcoin is legit. It's the only thing that came from nothing. It came from nothing. In 2010, there was somebody who sold like 50 Bitcoin for $20. 50 Bitcoin for $20. From its inception, Bitcoin has increased 11 million %. Yeah, you heard that right. 11 million %. And here's the thing. It's 24/7, 365, and it's everything theoretically you want it to be. You want to be a fascist, who gives a shit? But let's pretend you say this, like all these dissonant people, like equality is a lie. You're right. Equality is a lie, because those of us who were smarter than you that got into Bitcoin early are ahead of you. Okay. You're going to pay a premium for your arrogance and your stupidity. You are going to buy Bitcoin at the price you fucking deserve, which means your fucking arrogance, your fucking stupidity will cost you. Okay. And there is no authority you can appeal to. That's the thing. You can't talk to Stalin. You can't talk to Hitler. You can't talk to fucking Jesus. You can't talk to fucking Allah, because they don't control Bitcoin. Bitcoin is controlled by the laws of mathematics. And they don't care who you are or who you fucking think you are. They don't care who you know or where you were fucking born. This is the fucking revolution that is truly revolutionary. All of your political systems, all of your political fucking solutions are all bullshit. They've all been tried before and they've all failed before. Why? Because the people who control them were people, and all human beings are subject to corruption, weakness, and vice. However, the laws of mathematics don't give a fuck. They are universal and constant. They can't be threatened. They can't be intimidated. They cannot be bribed. They cannot be fucking coerced. And so as a consequence, those who would participate in a system that is ruled by software and mathematics are participating in a system that is outside all of your political thinking. That's why guys like Elon Musk and Michael Saylor and all these other people who, listen, they were doing great in the current system, in the current fiat money system. They were doing fantastic. You know what I mean? They are doing fantastic. They are the gods of the fucking earth. They can do whatever they want. But they know that the endless money printing at the U.S. Federal Reserve, at the European Central Bank, at the Japanese Central Bank, and the fact that the Chinese communists are so corrupt, it's unthinkably corrupt there, that all the value that they sit on top of, all the wealth that they sit on top of is collapsing underneath them. And they don't want to be like me. They don't want to be like us. So they're going to look, before the whole thing falls apart, to step aside, to get out of the way. And what they're going to look to get into is something that cannot be corrupted, or is very, very, very difficult to be corrupted. And that is Bitcoin. What if the power goes out? You never lived anywhere where the fucking power goes out. Jonathan Poles fucking lived where the power goes out on a regular basis. In most places outside the United States, the fucking electricity is only on in the fucking daytime. They shut it off at night, because if there's a problem in the power plant and the fucking lights go out, they don't know how to fix it. So they only run the power plant in the daytime when there's still sunlight enough, so they actually read the dials and to read the fucking instruments to tell them what fucking went wrong. Vladimir Handrivir. Listen, blockchain is not Bitcoin. The blockchain is just an accounting method. That's all it is. Ammunition is the currency of the future. Oh, go fuck yourself, you shitty fucking federal cop. You fat fuck. I seen you guys at fucking Newark Airport. I seen you down in fucking Dulles. I seen you up in fucking Boston. You fucking overweight, calorically fucking, you live in caloric surplus on a fucking off of fucking taxpayer dollars. You can't get out of your own fucking car. You're fucking grunt and heave. You're sweating by the time you get to the fucking curb. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? Okay, Cuchalongo. Hey, how's it going? I remember you. You've been around before. What if you get jacked through your BTC? How are they going to find out? How are they going to find that? Okay, you want to, how exactly? There was, again, perfect story. German government arrests a fraudster with $6 million worth of Bitcoin. I don't know, 6 or 60. I think it was $6 million worth of Bitcoin. They seized $6 million worth of Bitcoin. And then the next day they said, oh, by the way, he won't reveal what the password to the Bitcoin is. So the German government seized nothing. They seized an individual and they threw him in prison. Absolutely, you can do that. Okay, but he didn't give up his password or his PIN number or whatever. I'm not even sure how he's storing his Bitcoin, but they don't have the ability to access it, so they don't have it. You can release whatever fucking press release you want to release, but the German government does not have the Bitcoin to seize. But Hamager, what? Dude, I don't even know what the fuck is, what? OV, I can't even hear OV.
Oh, sorry. I've been muted. I've been muted for this whole time. I've just been yelling, Adrian.
You've been
Adrian.
Muted.
Adrian.
Hating Nazi.
Sorry.
You're a self-hating Nazi.
I've been too polite. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's a story.
Yo, Adrian.
If only you would have fought.
Yo, Adrian.
If only you would have fought back, your asshole would still be virgin.
Oh, fucking A.
Don't ever buy and ever drink this. This is the worst fucking shit you can ever. This is fucking horrible. Don't drink this stuff. Go ahead. Tell me something.
What are you drinking? What are you drinking right now, James? What are you drinking?
It's called Sipuro. Sipuro. It's another fucking Greek thing. It tastes like after you vomit that fucking acid fucking bitter taste in the back of your throat after you're done vomiting. That's what this shit tastes like.
Oh, yeah.
It's fucking terrible. It's absolutely terrible.
So I should never drink it, is what you're saying.
I suggest no one ever drink it or buy. I don't know why I'd buy it just to torture myself. But it really does. It's awful shit. Why is Ethereum a scam? Because Vitalik Buterin they've changed Bitcoin like 37,000 times. Listen, in the short run between now and the end of the year, you probably make money in any crypto, but you could probably also make money in any stock as well. What drives the stock market and the crypto market to a lesser degree is the Federal Reserve. The money printer go brr. They keep printing money and printing money and printing money. Before I started the show, I mentioned that
Who is they? Who is they?
the Federal Reserve Corporation of America, which was made up of the 6 top money center banks in America in 1913, of which JP Morgan was one. I don't know who the rest of them were. The $600 stimulus check.
How many Jews were involved? How many Jews were involved?
A fair many, because Jacob Schiff, who was cousin to the Rothschilds, was certainly part of that. He was part of financing Lev Bronstein's violent overthrow of Russia, and he was certainly part of the Federal Reserve.
So
$600.
James, let me ask you, James, like who is
2 questions that I answered without fucking even thinking.
Who is the biggest threat to the world? What now? Are the Jews the biggest threat? Are the traditional Americans the biggest threat? Are the Africans the biggest threat? Are the Mexicans the biggest threat? What people are the biggest threat to the world today?
Bitcoiners. Bitcoiners are the biggest threat because we are dropping out of the system that supports all of what you talk about. The Jews have the power they have because they control finance, because of usury. Okay, if you don't use their money, if you don't use euros, if you don't use dollars, if you don't use Japanese yen, okay, if you use a currency that they do not own and they do not control, you are the biggest threat to the world. So anybody who owns Bitcoin is the biggest threat to the world. And here's the best part. Anybody can own any amount of Bitcoin. Even the people that are still locked in debt slavery can buy $50 or $100 worth of Bitcoin and begin step by step to escape the debt slavery that the Jews have placed the entire planet in. There you go.
Did James, did you buy any stock into GameStop?
Fuck no.
Why not?
Why would you do that? Because it's their fucking game. It's their game. It's a rigged fucking game, and you're guaranteed to lose. And everybody that bought GameStop, 90% of them lost fucking money.
So what you're saying is that some of these investments, are not.
They're not investments. They're not investments. They're scams. It's a fucking scam. It's an insider's fucking game, and it always has been.
Have you looked into who are the people that were involved in that? Did you look into the people who were involved in the whole GameStop situation?
I don't give a shit. Listen to me. I don't.
Why shouldn't you? Why don't you give a shit? Why don't you give a shit?
Because I don't want any part of it. I want to be part of a fucking new world, not controlled by corruption and fucking Jews.
Wait. Yeah. Oh, okay. So James,
I do care. That's why I trade my worthless debt-based currency. I do care. That is why I trade my worthless debt-based currency for worthwhile currency that holds its value into the future.
Oh, well. Sorry. I thought you were about to say something about your worthless limp dick, but yeah. All right. So James,
it's about fucking dick. It's always about fucking dick.
Yeah. It's always about my dick. It's always about my dick. Yeah, exactly.
We're gonna put you in a fucking cell. Someday you're gonna end up in a fucking cell, and you're not gonna fucking. You better watch those prison tube videos I fucking linked to, and understand what you're fucking up against. Okay. You better hope you go to prison in fucking California and you can bullshit these fucking white guys and get into one of these fucking white gangs. Because if you go to prison anywhere else, you will be wearing lipstick on the second fucking day after reception.
Hey, James, if you, I'm not in California anymore. I'm in North Dakota now. So if you do
Thank
some
God.
of your little if you do some of your little what do you want to call it, your little convoy things that you do, if you want to meet me up in North Dakota, we can fucking do it.
Do what?
I don't know. What are you thinking about?
OV, what dominates your brain right now? The fucking chemicals they use to fucking keep you from fucking slitting your wrist, or the fucking alcohol? What are you fucking saying? You make less sense than that fucking guy Niaz 123.
I'm pretty sure, James, that I remember you wanting to, hey, AOV, come out here, bro. Come out here, bro. I'll kick your ass, bro. I'm pretty sure I remember you saying some of that shit, Well, I'm not in California anymore. I'm not in California anymore. I'm not in California anymore. I'm a little bit closer. I'm a little bit closer. I'm a little bit closer to to fucking what state are you in? You're in fucking Boston. You're in Massachusetts. Boston, Massachusetts. Hey, it's pretty close. It's pretty close. Hey, if you want to drive over here, bro.
Look at your face. Look at that on your
face. Dude! Oh yeah, he turns on the camera. He turns on the. Yeah, look at those glasses.
You have no
look at those glasses, bro.
You have zero fucking muscle tone. All you do is fucking drink until you pass out unconscious. I'm twice your fucking age. I got 50% more fucking lean body mass than you. Look at how fat and ugly your fucking face is. Look at your fucking chin versus my fucking.
Hey, cock your pistol. Cock your pistol, bro. Cock your pistol.
I don't handle guns. I don't handle guns when I'm drunk.
Oh,
I only handle fake guns when I'm drunk. I only handle fake weed when I'm drunk.
Yeah, James, like, I don't try to be a dick, man. Like you and me are both. Oh, there here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes.
You don't have to try because it comes naturally. You don't have to try; it comes naturally. You don't have to try it, dick. It just comes out of you naturally.
Well, us Mediterraneans, it does come naturally, doesn't it?
I thought you're like half a fucking. I don't even know what you are. You're not even like Serbian. You're like from who the fuck knows where you're from?
Oh, James,
listen, look at how round your face is. You don't fucking lift. You don't fight. You don't fucking exercise. You don't do fucking nothing. All you do is fucking get high and thank God every day that you serve fucking Washington D.C. so that throw fucking ass in prison. Listen, I don't fucking envy your life, but you put yourself there. You made a series of choices that put you where you are. Okay, now,
dude, James,
you're saying,
are you sure? Are you sure you're not projecting right now?
You're right. I'm not as rich as Elon Musk. I'm not as rich as Elon Musk, but I'm taller than him, and I bet I could knock him out with one fucking punch.
Dude, the thing that's fucked up is like I'm trying to like figure out which video am I supposed to look at? Because I'm trying to like find the video that is in real time, and it's not. I can't find it. I'm like looking at your face, and it's all like in delay. Jesus Christ. I just wish I could. I just wish I could yell at you in real time. That's all. God damn. But
Listen, I can hear you. Just start fucking yelling.
Start yelling. Yeah. Oh well, man, dude. I'll let you. I'll yell at you. All day long, bro. No. Turn your camera back on. Turn your camera back on. Dude, that's great. Dude, I love. Dude, I would love to break your fucking glasses, man. God, people that wear glasses are fucking pussies, man. Like, people that wear glasses, they are subhumans. They're Untermensch. Like, you would never survive in the world prior to the modern day. Like how many Greeks, did Plato wear glasses? Did Aristotle wear glasses? Did Cato wear glasses? No. But James wore glasses, and yeah. Tell me about how advanced you are, James. Even though you wear glasses, tell me about it. Turn on your camera again, James. Turn on your camera again. No, you don't want to. Oh, wait. Oh, is the camera going on? Oh, is there? There's a little bit delay. All right, here it comes.
No, I wasn't even in the fucking room. What'd you say? Something interesting? Ovi's DNA test says close to the modern population to him is Albanians. Fucking A. Albanians. Oh, God. Fuck. Albanians are the dumbest motherfuckers on God's green earth. Christ on a mini bike.
There it is.
You think Albanians are trolling you in IRL? Like, you talk to them and they're like so fucking stupid. Like, there's like no way you could. They just say the dumbest shit. I like it. Well, whatever. But I understand they were the truest communists. They were like the most sincere communists. Of course, I look paler than fucking OB. What do you mean? I'm in the fucking Northeast. I'm in beautiful the state of New Jersey with the communist cocksucker from Wall Street, Phil Murphy, is the fucking governor. I'm thinking about moving to Miami, though. I'm considering moving. Well, I'm fucking 5'10" and a half.
Oh man,
of course, is
fun.
like
This is fun.
Out of the what's his name? The fucking movie Goodfellas, which is the best movie of the '90s, at least. It's like you died and went to Jew heaven. The company I work for has a division down there, and I could theoretically go to work down there, but Florida's the only open state around, and it's a shall issue state. So the pop guns that I actually do, which are in the closet back there, was like I said, everybody real guns. But when I'm fucking sitting around on the fucking I'm sitting over a live stream, I'm drinking fucking alcohol. I'm fucking real firearms. That's fucking retarded. You know what I mean? These fucking chucklehead fucking feds are like, you should do this, you should do that.
Yeah. I'll be a chucklehead all day long when I'm talking to you, James. All day long when I'm talking to you.
Tom Anderson, yes, New Jersey is the champion of America. That is most certainly true. But don't tell it to Bob Paxson, because he will be very upset. Bob Paxton baking bread down there by in the shadow of the casinos. Bob Paxton literally lives in the shadow of Jewish fucking towers of greed, right? That's where he fucking lives down there in somewhere near Atlantic City. You know what I mean? And he's like, I'm baking bread and I'm doing this and I'm doing that. And I'm like, the fucking dude.
Dude, see, you know, people in chat, you guys don't even know that that James is enjoying. He's enjoying this you know, OV busting James's balls. James loves this shit, man.
Well,
you know, because
listen, OV. I used to tell people about this fucking whatever fake line fucking Nazi, and people like one of my streams. I have subscribers that I meet on a daily basis. You know what I mean? People that know me, that if I don't stream, they're like, dude, what the fuck? How come you're not streaming? Of all the crazy, insane fucking shit, I've been like screaming drunk, cursing at people, spitting fucking nails, doing like all kinds of retarded shit. And then they look at like, and then I'll forget what I did, like what I did. And I go to, I see them like 3 days later. They look at me like, the fuck is wrong with you, you psychopath? And then whatever, I'll do some other stuff. And I get, for the stream I had all kind of stuff. I off of Twitter and different parts of the internet that I use as screen shares, which is, I don't know why it's not working. Maybe it's working now at 2 o'clock in the morning, but Gmail wasn't working for me. But cute little like Pepe walking with Jesus and stuff, because, you know, I beat up on Jesus a lot, but I have a lot of people that subscribe to this channel I know believe in Jesus. So I wanted to show them like Pepe holding like Jesus's hand when they walk. And I wanted to do, it's a whole big fucking presentation I had ready, but I didn't have the bandwidth earlier. I guess we post Super Bowl at this point. It's 2 o'clock in the morning at this point here. So it looks like with the video going, I got a way better bandwidth. I have a lot of normies that I'm trying to listen, cut through all this bullshit. It's all fucking bullshit. I mean,
hey, James, who would win in a fight? Who would win in a fight? A BF 109 or a P-51?
P-51 Mustang. If the P-51 was being flown by Chuck Yeager would win.
Okay.
He did. Chuck Yeager, who, by the way, was of German ancestry, and his eyesight was so good they couldn't even test it. His eyesight was better than the testing equipment that they had back in the day. I read his bio called Press On back in the 80s. He just passed away. He was on Twitter. He was on Twitter at like 94 years old.
Yeah.
And not only was he on Twitter, not only was he a 94-year-old, this is the fucking, you gotta, not for nothing, as much as cynical as I am in many ways, it makes you fucking love this country or the people of this country, because Chuck Yeager, like 94 years old, he hears that somebody's using his name on Twitter, goes on Twitter to like, you know, to like, no, I'm the real General Chuck Yeager. And he's like being funny at 94 fucking years old on Twitter. And you think to yourself, fucking nation produces men like this. You know what I mean? You can't, for me at least, I can't help but think, you know, I understand why my grandfather fell in love with this place. You know what I mean? That it produced men like that, you know, and the arc of this guy's life went from, arguably, from my grandfather's day to my day. It's still, I mean, it rattles that fucking old patriotard fucking brain.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is kind of the situation, or the what's the word I'm looking for? The fork in the road. The fork in the road that we're coming to.
What are you,
like
what now? Are you a 5'3" guy who's managing the fucking Yankees? The fuck are you talking about?
What?
Yogi Berra, when you get to the fork in the road, take it, he said. Here's the thing about shooting pistols. These are like pop guns. So many people think that this is the biggest fucking deal, but they go a static range and they shoot low left and they don't understand why. And they never bother going to get trained to how to shoot straight and fast. And I bothered to do that. Now, chances are that I'm going to have to shoot somebody that's probably pretty fucking low. But people make way too much.
Whoa, wait a second. What point are you trying to make?
Well, my point is, most of the people that go on these live streams and talk shit are fucking the gayest fucking faggots on God's green earth. One of the things I fucking can't stand about these fucking millennials, they're like, everything they typed, these messages are like, dude, no homo. When me and my buddies, when we were in the fucking 80s, we would call each other faggots all the time. Now, we knew there was such things, but it was not like a real thing to us. The first guy who I was told was gay, my buddy Paul told me, was this kid from junior high school who ran track. His name was Kirk. He was
James. No one cares. No one cares about saying the word faggot. No one cares. No one cares about the word faggot. That is
faggot doesn't matter. Well, no, probably doesn't matter. You can't go dropping N-bombs. I'm going to bounce you from the fucking stream again.
Oh well.
You gotta be more clever. You think you're fucking high IQ?
Well, James, maybe you should come onto my stream. Maybe you should come onto my stream where you can drop the N-word.
How would that make a difference?
Yeah. Come on my stream. Come on my stream. You can say the N-word all you want.
Who cares? Who fucking cares?
You care.
Who fucking cares?
You care, apparently.
Yeah. Why are you on my stream then?
I don't come onto your stream. I don't come onto your stream to say the N-word. But apparently you care that I can't say the N-word.
What the fuck you doing the last hour and a half? What drugs are you on that you've literally forgot the last 90 minutes? The last 90 minutes of your life, right, gone. That is fucking amazing. What did I forget? What did I forget?
Fucking sits in. What did I forget?
That you were dropping N-bombs like a motherfucker before. You can't do that. You're gonna blow up the fucking channel, and then I like the name of the channel. I like this name.
Well,
I want to keep this fucking name. I don't want to have to come up with a different fucking name. This is a clever and funny name. Leave it alone. Stop being a fucking jerk. If you're gonna be a fucking jerk, I'm gonna kick you from the fucking stream.
Yeah. You know. I mean, this is the world that we live in, where you are a jerk. You are a jerk when you want to defend the white race. Yeah. I'm a jerk.
I'm white race. Listen,
I'm a jerk. Yeah.
This is something. Maybe I always try and think of my niece. I think of my nieces. They're like, Uncle James. My God, I can't believe how you talk.
How many black people? How many black people has your niece fucked?
0.
Oh,
0.
Is that a good thing? Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
No shit, man. My half brother. Oh yeah, 3. He said if any, he did time he did time back in the days in the 60s. He did 7 years. You figure out what that was for. And he said if he told all his daughters around puberty, he said, if you ever bring home, I'm gonna kill you. And they all 100%.
Seagull.
100%. Not even close. Like not even close. Like, but the thing is, they're like liberal Jersey housewives. You know what I mean? They're like Uncle James, you say anything about black people. I have probably like a third of this channel, which is only 18 subscribers, but probably like a third of this channel is black. Believe it or not. black or non-white.
James,
And
if you hang out with me, I mean, you'd have more subscribers, you know.
But do you know what I'm saying? I don't want a lot of subscribers. I would rather talk to 4 people who will listen to what I'm saying than talk to 500 people who don't give a fuck.
Me too. I'm just saying. I think James. You and me are more closely related than you want to admit. Is all I'm saying.
No, you smoke and you don't fucking exercise. I quit smoking and started exercising 10 years ago. You know what I mean? You work for the federal government. My taxes don't feed the federal government. You know what I mean? I would rather scream into the void.
You wear glasses. You wear fucking glasses, bro. You wear glasses, bro.
Fucking A, I'm 55 years old.
Yeah, don't smile. Don't smile. Don't fucking smile at me, bro.
55. Look at this hair. Look at this fucking hair. You ain't got hair like that at 50, bro. That's some fucking proper Mediterranean.
I've got way better hair. You want me to show you my hair?
Yeah, that's why you keep it. You got a retard hat.
You've got nerd hair. You've got nerd hair, man, bro. You don't have the fucking widow's peak hair, bro. Dude, look at this. Look at this. You don't have the widow's peak hair, bro. Come on. Show me your widow's peak hair, bro.
Alexander the Great. I got the same hair as Alexander the Great because I'm from fucking Macedonia. My grandparents came from Macedonia. You get the same exact fucking hair. You look at statues of fucking Alexander the Great, his hair looks exactly like mine.
Dude, I am such a better Mediterranean than you. Dude, you are like such a faggot.
Let's go into
faggot Mediterranean.
Let's go into that $14,000 kitchen. Let's get $14,000 kitchen you fucking own, and let's fucking cook something.
Hey, here. Let me take a drink as well. By the way.
Look, you got all fucking water, no drink. I got all fucking drink, no water. The difference. Oh my god! Literally, if you go to Greece, don't fucking drink this shit. You see, if they offer you this, do not drink this. This is fucking horrible.
I just want chat to see that these two Mediterraneans fighting each other. Who is more Mediterranean? The Roman or the Greek? Well, I mean, obviously the Roman is superior, but but it's fun. It's fun, these two meds, fighting with each other.
I fucking literally, you couldn't do a fucking stream like I do if your life depended on it. Why are you coming on my streams? You used to send me fucking links like, come on my stream. And I would back all of your fucking FBI friends, like 7 guys against me. I'm driving in the fucking rain in a 2004 Toyota Matrix with 170,000 miles on it. The front wheel bearings are going to shit. The fucking car won't stay in its fucking lane. I'm up like 13 fucking hours, still trying to drive home. And then I'm going to verbally fucking battle with God knows how many fucking federal employees.
James!
And all your fucking audience used to go out of its fucking mind. I would look in the chat. I would look in the fucking chat. I'd be looking at the chat when I could still fucking see. I'd be looking at the chat and be like, who the fuck is this guy? What the fuck? Who's that fucking shit?
James, you're fighting the wrong enemy. is really the problem that we're dealing with. I'm not your enemy, James, and you know it.
I'm not fighting anything.
You know that I'm not your enemy. You know I'm not your enemy. Come on, you know that the
You have to work very
Jews,
hard to
the Jews,
you have to work very hard to
Negroes,
get the enemy.
the Jews, the Negroes, the fucking Mexicans, blah 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 blah. Yeah, I am not your enemy, and you know that. You know that. I mean,
Of
you know,
course you are.
obviously,
Listen, here's the thing. Ov is Etruscan. He's not Etruscan.
Etruscan. Well,
Etruscan. Yeah, Ov and Villa with fucking those terracotta tiles on the fucking roof and the vineyards and shit. Yeah, sure. Get the fuck out of here. He couldn't point out Tuscany on the fucking map of fucking Italy. Who's Paul Bunyan? Who the fuck is that?
you don't know who Paul
Paul
Bunyan
Bunyan
is?
Well, I knew the original Paul Bunyan, the one I told us about school with the big blue ox in Minnesota, but whoever P.O.L. Bunyan is, I don't know who that.
James, come on. Can we not be friends? I mean, come on, bro. Like,
Well,
like,
what
why
is the basis
why do
of
we have to
friendship?
be? Why do we
Okay,
have to be enemies,
what is the
James?
basis-
Why do
what
we
is
have
the
to be
basis
enemies?
for the friendship? Ov, what I want to do, even though I'm an unmarried guy, is I would prefer to
Wait. James, you want to know what basis do we have to be? What basis do we have to be friends? Do we not both hate the Jews?
Yeah, that's what I said. I don't.
Do we not both hate the Jews?
I oppose Jewish power because it is
Okay.
destructive,
I oppose Jewish power.
and
Yeah.
it is because it's destructive to all that I care about.
Okay. Yeah.
And what I care about is,
There is an element that we can be friends. We can be friends. There is some basis that we can be friends.
I hate it's different than me. I hate people based on their behavior. Like I was saying, like 20 minutes ago.
What behavior do I have? What behavior do I have that means that you can't be friends with me?
You're bisexual, right? Now I understand at some point
Really?
in your
Wait, are you serious? Are you serious right now?
yeah, I am because you said that before.
What
And I know you
evidence?
said that
What evidence do you have that I'm bisexual?
because you said it on live streams the last time we fucking talked. You want now your evidence?
Really?
Now, who the fuck are you? You become Perry Mason. Look at you, fucking Perry Mason, with the where's your evidence? CSI, Homo Edition. You know what I mean? What is this fucking? To get the fuck out of here.
Wait. I mean, this is.
Wasn't all of punk rock CBGBs in New York City?
What?
CBGB.
I've never been to New
yeah.
York City. I've never stepped foot in New York City.
You missed out on a lot of good bagels, my friend. You got a lot of top quality pumpkin bagels.
I'm curious. Where did you get this idea that?
Now you're curious. Look at you. You were outraged 10 minutes
Yeah.
ago. Now you're
Well,
curious.
yeah. Maybe it's true. Yeah. No. OV is bi-curious. Bi-curious where you got this idea.
You put the HIV positive. HIV positive church said there in the chat. He put the OV club. That was fucking funny. That bro, HIV positive, you have fucking redeemed yourself. Did you earn your wrench? You fucking earned your wrench from that fucking. that one. Oh my God, that was fucking brilliant. That's levels of brilliance on that fucking foodie brilliance in complete compliance with Bourdain's law.
Bourdain, Bourdain,
Listen, OV,
the chef Bourdain. Fuck that guy.
Bourdain's law. Yeah.
The Jew chef Bourdain.
We were. Yes, we made that up. We made up because Bourdain had just killed himself, right? Because his girlfriend his like 28-year-old Italian girlfriend.
He killed himself. He killed himself because his Italian what's her name?
His girlfriend was cucking him. His girlfriend.
Yeah, well, his Italian girlfriend was cucking him.
Yeah, I said that like 20 minutes ago.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. See. Now we're starting to get on the same page, right? Okay.
Yeah, I'm not seeing that, but whatever. The point of the Bourdain's law was invented online, like Poe's law, like the so-called POE Poe's law. Poe's law, every internet conversation eventually goes to Hitler. All goes to Hitler.
Yeah.
Bourdain's law was every live stream that has a Mediterranean on it eventually turns the conversation to food. That's all it was.
Oh,
so
well,
we just made that up.
No, that's true. That's true.
We thought it was pretty funny. So
see, I knew it. I mean, I guess it only took. Well, I don't have a watch on my wrist, but it only took.
No, but
it only took a half an hour. It only took a half an hour.
You're carrying a full glove, Bob Cratchit.
Oh,
working.
Fuck off! You know, you and me, and our Mediterranean brothers. You know that we agree with each other. Stop laughing! Stop smiling! Stop smiling! Stop smiling, you slut! You're a slut! Stop smiling!
This is the first time since 2003 that I have not had a motorcycle. The first time in like 15 years, and it sucks. But I used to like these Harley guys would always have those budget gloves, and I would fucking laugh. What do you think you're doing with that? Like, what is that?
James,
half gloves.
James, if you wanna come hang out with me, in North Dakota, if you wanna drive over here, if you wanna drive over here and hang out. Dude, you can hang out with me, dude. We'll hit the bar, we'll get drunk, we'll talk about the Jews and all that kind of shit, man. We'll have a fun time. We'll have a fun time.
Oh, here's what your dumb fucking.
You're not my enemy, James. James, you're not my enemy, and I know.
I'm not.
I know. I'm not your enemy either.
I am a Bitcoin man. Does whatever a Bitcoin man can. I was trying to fucking. Nobody does what the Jews want because they're the Jews. Nobody does what the Jews want because they love the ideas of the Jews or they think they're the best way to live. They do what the Jews want because they pay them, or conversely, and more likely, they are afraid that the Jews will, and they will fall from a high place to a low place.
Dude, the Jews
being locked in the system, being locked inside this system means you're always going to lose. So people who are Bitcoiners. And Bitcoin, listen to me, Bitcoiners for years have been saying, fuck the bankers. Short the bankers, long Bitcoin. They don't know they do not know who the bankers are. They just know that bankers are bad people, and they want a
Yep.
different system.
Yep.
A different system. And the point of this is that this has been so successful for so long now. It's 12 years, and it's only getting stronger. This is something you can't call a terrorist. You can't bomb it. You can't shoot the head of it. You can't take a picture of it in bed with a goat. You know, so
you can't do some Godfather shit with the horse head, in the bed.
They decentralized. It is a decentralized system of value that is permissionless, that they don't control. And this, I assure you, is the great threat to them that they have ever faced, and they have no answer for it. They have no fucking answer for it. The best they can do is when you drive toward it is to try and change your focus to some shitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, whatever, Cardano, Monero, whatever. Okay, but people who are laser focused on storing their labor, their skills, their abilities, store of that in real time and in the future will be Bitcoiners. And this will become more and more popular as things go along. This crosses all borders, fucks with all, this defies all governments, authoritarian governments, democratic governments, monarchs, tribal governments. None of you can stop this.
I'm
this
actually
is what makes this the most fucking revolutionary thing in all of humankind.
I'm actually curious, James. There's a
You weren't curious the 37 times you pretended to ask questions before. Now you're actually curious. Okay, let's hear what you're actually curious about.
Well, I mean, this is nothing. This is nothing that we need to talk about, publicly. But I'm curious. I want to send you a YouTube channel that
No, you're gonna send me kitty porn, and it's gonna fucking get me fucking arrested. I'm not fucking. Don't send me nothing. Anything you fucking send me, I'm gonna instant fucking delete. I'm not gonna touch it.
James.
Hold on,
James.
I'll be right back. Listen, talk about how talk about like Operation Barbarossa or some stupid shit. I'll be right back.
Oh, dude, I love talking about Operation Barbarossa. Well, I mean, the funny thing is, right, is that you're gonna send me a link. You're gonna send me a link. Well, oy vey. I've already shared the same link on my channel. I'm not sure how many people have seen it, but when it comes to dealing with some of these more technical internet kind of issues, there's a channel that I've recently found, and if I'm right or wrong, I mean, you guys can tell me, but I've mentioned it before. It's mental outlaw. Can I can't even, I don't even think I can post it because I'm not I don't have a wrench or anything like that. But but I can post it. I can post it on my channel. Um, but but I recommend people, you know, who are, you know, yeah, I mean, everyone who is in our, you know, spectrum of society. Um, that there there's the channel Mental Outlaw. It's a great channel. He talks about a lot of technical issues that
Who, what?
that
Okay,
people.
what are you fucking stop wandering around? You're not making sense. Focus, 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 focus. All right, in the chat, HIV positive transgender. No, Bitcoin is not a psyop at all. It came from nothing and is now
Well, there are
because people
better
found.
there are better options. There are better options than Bitcoin.
No, there are not. No, there are not. No, there
Yeah.
are
Oh,
not.
absolutely.
Based on what?
Absolutely, there are.
No, there are not. You are a liar. No, there are not.
Okay. Do you know what Monero is, James? James, do you know what do you know what Monero is?
Yeah, it's shitcoin. It's a shitcoin that supposedly is privacy based. However, it's fucking pre-mined. Here's the thing about it's proof of stake, not proof of work.
Proof of what?
Proof of stake, STAKE, versus proof of work. Bitcoin is proof of work. In order to receive Bitcoin, you must solve equations, mathematical equations.
Okay. Yeah. I see the point that you're making, right? But here's the thing, right?
Okay.
The
shit
point.
Coin, which is Dogecoin.
Well, wait a second. Right? So yeah. When we talk about Bitcoin, you know, yeah, there is the element of the mining aspect. Yeah.
Look
I
at you
mean that.
fucking. You shrunk like 50% in the time of this fucking stream. You shrunk down 50%. How weak are you? Fucking Christ. Sit up fucking straight. Could you don't have any cocaine in San Francisco? Do you not have any fucking drugs? What are you sitting? You slumped down. You got those like your bones have turned to fucking mush.
James,
bro, you think you're making an argument? If your body cannot fucking make an argument, your brain can't make an argument. The psychic lives inside the somatic. The brain lives inside the body. You cannot have a healthy mind in an unhealthy body. Period. End the fucking story. That's one of the fucking Delphic maxioms. The Oracle of Delphi, the big temple, wherever they go, like, oh, tell us what the future is. Tell us what the future is. A healthy mind can in an unhealthy body. You're fucking slumped down like this, like, you can't form a coherent fucking argument. You can't fucking stand up straight. You can't sit up straight. Go get some caffeine, some cocaine, some Adderall. Go get some chemical fucking assistance to take your weak fucking muscles and make them look like mine, which are fucking strong because of fucking training and fucking discipline.
You know, James.
Alcohol, disregarded.
If I'm taking your stream down, you know, just kick me off, bro.
I'm not taking your fucking. Yeah, I should kick you off. If you drop N bombs, I'm going to kick you off. I'm not going to kick you off for saying what you want to say. Say whatever you. I'm a very big
No,
free speech
no,
guy.
no. It's not
Free
about. It's not
speech.
about saying
Let's
the N word,
let's
right?
not drop
I mean,
the N bombs.
if I'm not if I'm just not
What I'm
not
saying is you're
intelligent.
an unworthy opponent.
Yeah. I'm not
Ovi,
intelligent.
go get
I'm
some
not
caffeine.
intelligent. I'm
Go
not
get some
intelligent enough for
caffeine.
your stream. Kick me off, bro.
Go get
Kick me
some
off, bro.
caffeine. Go get some
Dude,
caffeine or
James,
something to wake
all right,
up.
all right, all right,
Drink
all
some
right, James.
water. I don't know.
All right. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave. Don't worry. All right. I'm leaving right now.
I'm not telling you to leave. I'm telling you to get better. I'm telling you to get better. Wait, what kind of quit is that? That's the low self low self esteem. I used to do this against him and all of the ton of other guys for hours and hours, and I can do it. I don't think they can wrap their heads around how I shit. Right? You. This stream has been going for 2 hours and 12 minutes. I was drinking from before this, right? So, like, people, like, how does that happen? That happens because I fucking lift every day. I exercise every fucking day. I try to make myself stronger every day. So even if I drink retard juice, drinking retard juice right now. No. You still end up. And now I'm going to try to. What I want to do, well, I realize I'm still on camera. I was looking like the fucking bandwidth is fucking being a dick right now. Not giving me anything. I want to. Okay, wait a minute. All right, let's see if I can open. My Gmail account and show all the Pepe stuff that I want to show earlier, like 2 hours and 20 minutes ago. Like, who's going to stick with this stream for 2+ hours in order to get to frog pictures? But, who knows? I don't know. Maybe people have pardon me, a lot of time on their hands. It's still moving slow. I can at this point at 2:39 in the morning East Coast time. I'm starting to think this is like some kind of interference because from top to fucking bottom, from left to right, he's some kid who was in an upper middle class family who got groomed or raped, probably groomed. bro. OV is too. All right. What am I gonna do? I'll go like this. We'll save bandwidth again. I can't believe I still have 8 people on the stream. So here's the thing about OV. I understand that at some point in his life he was groomed and was forced into a world that has no happy ending, no good outcomes. And at some point, he probably got crossed up with law enforcement, and now he has to do what he has to do, right? So if he has to pretend to be a Nazi online and whatever, he does that. And most of you are not smart enough to get that this is a fucking con. Like, you understand that Jewish elite power is negative. It's real. It's negative. But someone decides, and that someone is, whether it's NSA or CIA or FBI or who the fuck knows who it is. One of the alphabet agencies decides they're going to focus you on this and only this. And you're not going to think of anything else. And you're going to be obsessed on their power. And not, and it's true that you look at a number of different things, they're always at the center of the bad thing. And this freaks a lot of people out. And they can't process it in a way that allows them to live a normal life. And so what the alphabet agencies attempt to do is get you to engage in behaviors which are illegal so that they can justify their budgets, justify their overtime, and they make fucking cases, you know what I mean? And make their masters, who are of the same ethnicity, happy, and get their paychecks and get their fucking pensions. That's what it is. And these live streams like this, guys like OV, and there's other ones. OV's not the only one. Who talk all types of retarded shit. They say, half truth or 3/4 truth or 65% truth or whatever. And they lead you towards something stupid. But as a Bitcoin maximalist, which is what I am, a Bitcoin maximalist, that is to say, I believe in Bitcoin and nothing except Bitcoin. Ethereum is bullshit. Dogecoin, Monero, I don't give a fuck what. All of them are all. Bitcoin is legitimate because it came from nothing. It used to be something that you could buy 1,000 of for $1. You could buy 150 Bitcoin for $1. I have screenshots of this, but I can't get to my Gmail account right now. I don't know why, but whatever. It's Sunday night. I can't get to my Gmail account to show all the screenshots and stuff that I've taken from Twitter and other social media platforms that I've prepared for this very live stream, right? And I'm not saying that I'm like public enemy number one, because I'm not. But for whatever reason, I can't get on my Gmail account, so I can't show you what it is I want to tell you. You're going to have to, at least for the moment, accept what I have to say and then check it out for yourself, or accept that it's going to be your choice. So, guys like fucking OV and all the other people in the chat, Vil, Hamajura, whatever these fucking bizarro, weird fucking Euro names, they're all cops. They're all fucking cops. OV's channel name is EPI, Epikuros. I don't know what the fuck, who the fuck, you know what I mean? He's like, he's going to put a Greek name on it because everybody wants to be Greek now. All of a sudden, it's all about Greece and Rome. It's all about the fucking civil, it's all about democracy and fucking all this bullshit. Get the fuck out of here. Whatever the feds think is going to draw you in is what they will be. They can make 10, 100, 1,000 fucking different Ovi, fuck you. Ovi just said he's a Fed. What are you even talking about? Come at me, bro. Ovi, Wallace Wisdom. Ovi has never been out of America, never set foot in Europe. That is true, Wallace Wisdom. Eo Mandrake. Hey, buddy. I've seen you before. It tells me this channel is live, but it's not showing me the live stream. Shaking my head. Whatever. It's YouTube. You know what I mean? We'll have to. You have to fish for what you want. Ovi is gone because he fucking. You can't lose for 2.5 hours straight, and no matter what drugs you're on, you cannot lose the argument for 2.5 hours straight, and like still stand up. When you look at the last bit of video, 10 minutes ago from this, we're 2 minutes 22 into it. 2 minutes 22 and 18 seconds. Probably at the 2 hour mark, you'll see Ovi. He's like just slumped over. He's exhausted. He has nothing. You know what I mean? No, I don't know what Epicurus means. Off the top of my head, Ovi, no, I don't. But you had to be told what it meant by the guys at fucking NSA headquarters, which I drive past on fucking Highway 95 in Massachusetts. And it's like State Highway 32 goes past Fort Meade, which is where your bosses work. Ovi is an avid kayaker, horse respecter. I don't know what that means, what kayaker means, but your man, Rick, all right, yeah, chill, bro. I understand. Everybody's got to sleep. Everybody's got work to do. Ovi, fuck you. Ovi, what the fuck? Is it even you or someone ever go take? Dude, Ovi, fucking, speaking of which, pork, I went across the way to the Asian market and I bought, they sell pork shoulder as like slice. It's like 1.5 inch thick slices. So I said, fuck it. I'm going to make, I'm going to make souvlaki. So I bought like, it was like 1.4 pounds of pork shoulder. I cut it up, seasoned it with some Mediterranean sea salt, black pepper, oregano, olive oil, garlic, rosemary, which I fucking love rosemary. Rosemary and pork go great together. And the juice of the juice and the, what do you call it? What is that when you scrape the skin? How can I remember that? Of one lemon. Anyway, and I put it in the fridge for about 1.5 hours before I started this, and honestly, the piece of pork shoulder was like 1.4 pounds, and I said, you know what, the fuck, I'm just gonna fucking go like keto, like I'm gonna be like, I'm just gonna eat the fucking pork and shit, you know, and then it's the lemon zest. That's what I was gonna say, lemon zest, the zest of 1.5 lemons. And I left it in my fridge in a little fake ass Tupperware thing for a couple hours, and then I try to make a flat top out of a Teflon flat pan. It sort of worked. All in all, pretty good. And I told myself, I was like, I'm just gonna eat the pork. It's like 1.4 pounds of fucking meat. It's like a lot of calories. And then, but here's what you have to understand when you're Mediterranean. I'm like, I got pita breads, I got yogurt, I got fucking paprika, I got dill, I got this, I got that. I was like, you know what? I was like, I'll take one pita bread out, and then I'm like, all right, all right, I'll warm it up on the fucking pan, and then I spread some fucking yogurt on there, and then some fucking dill, a little more salt. A little red onion, because I always have red onions. I have pickled red onions in my fridge at the moment. Some red onions, some parsley, and then I just like took the fucking pork and fucking bang and More calories than I wanted to eat. More calories than I wanted to eat, but it was like killer fucking good. Like killer good. And then all the marinade, I put, so the marinade was sea salt, pepper, sea salt, black pepper, about 1.5 cloves of garlic. It was 2 small cloves really, but whatever. Teaspoon of oregano, teaspoon of rosemary, and about half a cup of white wine. Banging, fucking banging. Crazy fucking good. And then like half of it, I still have half of it for tomorrow. Yeah, Ovi, listen, I understand you want to be fucking friends, but you have to be worthy of being a fucking friend of mine. And I mean, this doesn't come just without asking. You know, do you understand what I'm trying to say? It's not, you don't, whatever, you have to be truthful. You have to be who you are. You know what I mean? And then that doesn't mean you fucking get right up close to me, but it means you have to be who you say you are. Bro, I'm so fucking sorry for what happened to you when you were a kid. I swear to God, I don't want to see anyone victimized. I understand that happens. I fucking understand that happens. And you feel like it's impossible to get out of it. And I don't know that there's a real way to get out of that. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't know how you behave in a way that does not make you feel ashamed or humiliated. I don't know how that happens. You have to figure it out for yourself. You have to find your way out of that. And that, my friend, is not a fucking easy puzzle to solve. That being said, gabagool. I got to look at the chat here. Pork is delicious. Yes. Yo, man, Rick, the fuck you show up like 2 hours and 28 minutes into the live stream, ask what the fuck is the debate about? Dude, you're like way lost. Wallace Wisdom, Ovi hasn't been out of America, never set foot in Europe. Neither have I. Ovi, fuck you in the chat. Wow, God. Oh, I swear to God, that's like drinking battery acid. Ovi is a vet. I understand, bro. I really understand. You got caught in a bad thing because you got victimized many years ago and you can't find your way out of it. I have some sympathy for you, but not when you hook innocent people into your government schemes. All right. Go eat some pork. Pork shoulder. It's good. Pork loin is good, but you have to soak it in something or whatever because it's dry. Ovi, fuck you. I want to be friends, but I'm pretty gay. I'm the furthest thing from fucking gay that there is, literally. Wherever the fuck gay is, I am in the opposite end of whatever the fuck that is. Whatever the fuck that is. Look at all the stuff in the chat. Pork is, 20-pound brisket in the smoker. Wow. That is impressive, Cuchalongo. No, my kitchen is it's like a 1-bedroom apartment Jersey kitchen. It's like the fuck you think it's gonna be like some 6-figure dude like with like some restaurant level fucking kitchen. It's a little fucking stove like this. Whatever. Here's the thing. Here's what none of you fucking seem to grasp. Is it you that matters, or is it the thing, or is it the tools that matter, right? You can say, here, the perfect fucking thing, because the feds are going to love this, but they're going to hate this. Guns. This is not a real gun. This is what's called a SIRT, SIRT pistol. This is the exact size and weight of a Glock 17 pistol, which is the most common 5-inch barrel 9mm pistol in America, which means in the world, right? So it's a training pistol. It has laser things. I bought this many, many years ago when I lived in New York, and I could not own real guns. Now I live in Jersey and I can own, and I do own real guns. But I don't handle real guns. I don't touch real guns when I'm drunk, and I've been fucking drinking for 3 fucking hours. So if I get the urge to finger fuck something, I want to make sure it doesn't go bang when I expect it to go click. You know what I mean? So, and this is like I said, it's an old device that I thought would help me with my training, and I guess it sort of did, but it wasn't. For what I paid for it, it wasn't as good of a training tool as I expected it to be. However, you don't know. When you don't know, you have to push away into things and then find out later. And what the federal government hopes is that you don't know that cartoon frogs are dangerous to the federal government. And people don't believe this. I was talking about this in my last stream. What are you talking about? Little Pepe things, little Pepe the frog. I got these fucking, I swear to God, I wish fucking Gmail would work for me. Let's see if Gmail will work for me. Because I say a lot of mean things about Jesus. I say mean things about Hitler. I say mean things about a lot of people. And people are like, oh, James, you're so mean to Hitler. Like, no, I'm never going to stop being mean to Hitler. Hitler, you can always be mean to. Be mean to Hitler. They say you should be mean to Hitler, but you should probably mean to Hitler. Fucking Gmail will not fucking load. I'm looking at this. I realized that I see the light on my fucking camera. Fucking Gmail, fucking load, you cocksucker. Anyway, what is my rent? Just about a week's more, just under a week's wages for what I am. So for where I work, for an average week, it's just under 1 week's wages. So, Ovi, fuck you. You want to teach me? What the fuck do you teach me? Do I practice dry fire? Yes, I do. Will there be Greek festivals this summer? Fingers crossed. Bro, there's tons of food. Like everybody, it's the funniest thing. If you go on YouTube and like you look in the YouTube search box and you type in Greek festival, there's like all over the place. This is the thing. You want to talk about like the difference between Jewish culture, which is dead. It's dead. It's all debt, slavery, hate, homosexuality, perversion, disgusting things you would never fucking do, versus Greek culture, which is like open and like happy and welcoming and stuff. Like if you go to, like you think about Greek festivals, right? Like, which is all church based. It's all based around the church. St. Demetrius, St. Nicholas, St. whatever the fuck, right? So the church is going to have a church festival, and then every member of the church will volunteer to cook and help prep the foods. And then all sorts of people who are not fucking Greek will come, and they're going to eat this spinach pie, they're going to eat spanakopita or moussaka or this or that, and they're going to have souvlaki, and they're going to drink some ouzo, and they're going to do this and that. And they're going to put their arms around each other, and they're going to dance in a circle. The Hasapikiko, whatever the fuck, I can't remember the name of the dances. I can almost halfway do it myself. And everyone's going to be like, and it's going to be fun. And so like all kind of food and music and happy people and whatever. And you never see that in the fucking in any sort of Jewish temple. The Jews never welcome anybody in. They never say, "Here, come. Eat our food. Look, we got this sweets. We got baklava. We got this. We got that. We got." There's nothing they have to offer you. They don't want you to come in and see how wonderful their life is, right? They don't want you to hear their music. They don't want to wrap their arms around you. They don't want to dance together in a fucking circle. They don't want to do none of that. Jews have fucking, you stay the fucking out. You stay out. There's a police car with the fucking lights flashing up and a fucking armed guard. Don't come near where we are. Right? On all their holy days. Greek fucking churches outside of Greece, but particularly in America, because all I know is America, have made gobs tons of fucking money. Selling foods, particularly foods. Everybody comes mostly for the food, and then you hear the music and you watch them like, holy fuck, they're roasting a whole fucking lamb. There's a giant fucking animal spinning over fucking coals and shit. When I was a boy, like when I was like 10 or 12 years old, we lived on Staten Island, and the Greek church was St. Demetrius Church on Richmond Avenue and Victory Boulevard. You can Google that. Richmond Avenue, Victory Boulevard, St. Demetrius Church on Staten Island. And like the Greek festival was always it was always late in the fucking summer. It was like past the summer. It was always fucking cold and wet, and it was whatever. It wasn't always, but when I was a kid, it was. And you would watch that fucking lamb being turned over the fucking coals, and this huge fucking gouts of fucking smoke going up into the fucking sky. And even as a fucking kid, like living in New York City, like beyond the street light, and I would watch that smoke waft of the fucking lamb and the fat dripping down. And I really fucking thought, like, not even drunk, I was like, fuck. Like, yeah, that goes up to Olympus. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that really does. And then we would drink ouzo. They would give ouzo to kids. We would like, it's like fucking, like all the rules were like, they were like no rules. You know what I mean? You get ouzo, you get Metaxa, but mostly you get ouzo. And this was what's why I hated it. I swear to God, I swear to a fucking God, I fucking hated ouzo when I was a kid. I would shut up and fucking shake. And now, oh man, that's all I want to fucking drink. Anyway, but it was like, the fucking music, and it was cold and it was wet and it was so fucking Greek. When I was a kid, like 10, 11, 12 years old, the Greek festivals, like all the like the church fair, like all the prizes of all the fucking games and stuff, it was all like pictures of saints. It was like whatever, various saints, Byzantine saints and shit. And I was like, my family was not religious, and I'm like, are you fucking real? Like for real? Whatever the dumb, like stupid, whatever games that they have at these fucking fairs and festivals, you know what I mean? And I was like, fuck it, I just want to go drink ouzo and find some cute girl to stick my hand up her shirt, and which I managed to do on a couple of occasions. I remember that, like, these old motherfuckers, they would have, you have to remember, like, or you don't know, like in New York, you could get espresso coffees, right? Espresso, which is the Italian style coffee. But Greek coffee is sort of similar. Not the same, but similar. So they pour it in the same size cup, and they give it to you with a rind of lemon, right? And you could get that at the church. But also you could get ouzo. So, and I'm trying to remember what the fuck, I'm like fucking up the prices because I can't remember back when I was 12 years old. That was way too long ago. But it was like, maybe a coffee was 75 cents and ouzo was $1.25. So you give them $2. and they would give you coffee and ouzo. And the ouzo would be in like this cheap plastic glass. But here's the thing. The ouzo coffee was like, it's like a thick, heavy coffee. It's like very muddy and heavy. And I remember one time as a boy sitting there watching this old, like really old Greek guy. He was like wearing a suit. Like he was fucking really well dressed. And he's got his coffee and he puts the lemon rind in, mixes it with a little spoon, presses it up against the side of the cup. And then he pours like a little ouzo in and he sips the coffee. And he pours some ouzo in and he sips the coffee. And I was running around. There was this girl, whatever. There was this girl. And I came back and this guy's like, finally, it's like he's got this little cup of just like, it's just mud. Because Turkish coffee or Greek coffee is like, it's just the grounds in a cup. And he's scooping with a little tiny espresso spoon. He's scooping the fucking coffee grounds and the lemon and everything, and ouzo, and he puts it in his fucking mouth, and he's like sucking every last fucking molecule of fucking coffee and fucking ouzo out of those coffee grounds. And I was like, and I remember particularly he was in his white suit, like he was in his like, and I was like, you fucking, even as a kid, I was like, you fucking crazy son of a bitch. He was like, and I was like, oh my God, who are these fucking people? Like, I felt so disconnected from them. I felt a million miles from them. And then, but now, I don't know. I think that gap has been closed a little bit. You know what I mean? Because there's so many things that when I was a kid, I fucking hated that I fucking love now. You know what I mean? Like I could not stand to drink fucking ouzo when I was a boy. And now I fucking crave it. I crave it. And I'm like, fuck, you got to stop drinking so much of that shit. You know what I mean? So, and even other things like, I don't know, you could say, well, blah, 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 whatever. Your life is not a big success and you're seeking identity or whatever. And maybe. Yeah, maybe. Not impossible. But also I think that the people that I saw and interacted with when I was younger were certain of themselves and clear on what they wanted to do. And I want that now for myself. So sometimes things that you absolutely rejected back in the days, you heartily embrace later on. It seems odd, but it's true. Kuchalongo. Hold on, listen, guys. I will be stand by. I'll be back shortly. BRB. Yo, all right. Hey, I'm sorry I was gone for so long. Holy fuck you. Have you blocked? I have not blocked anyone Messenger. How often do I get drug tested? Cuchilongo. I do not get drug tested on a regular, but if my company demanded it, I suppose I would. I don't smoke weed. I don't take any prescription medications. I don't smoke crack. So, where did my Cuchilongo in the chat? Where did my ancestors settle in NYC and in what year? My ancestors settled actually in fucking Burlington, Vermont, in post World War One. So my grandfather, pardon me, my grandfather came here in 1915 with his two brothers, and when the war broke out, there was an offer to Russian immigrants that if you would travel to Europe and fight the Germans, you could become a citizen. And my grandfather, Gregorios Louis Manos, thought that was a good idea, and his brothers thought that's a bad idea. So they went back to Greece, and I don't know if they fought in the Greek War of Independence or whatever the fuck they did. I don't know what happened to them. But he stayed here. He fought in the 322nd Massachusetts artillery, so cannon guys. He shot cannons at the Germans, and then when World War II broke out, he had two sons and a daughter. My father, my uncle Bill, who I never met, and my Aunt Barbara, who I did meet when she was like in her 70s, and her then husband. Anyway, that's a long story, but whatever. So when World War II broke out, my father enlisted. My uncle did not. He waited to be drafted. And this and, believe it or not, my mom became a point of contention in the family, right? Because my mother was the girlfriend of my uncle Bill, and then became the wife of my father, right? So this became a massive fucking problem, right? This is a big fucking problem. The bigger problem was my father was went into the Third Army, George Patton's army. Well, it was the Third Army before George Patton took it over, and then after, of course, at the end. And my father rose to the rank of sergeant in the Third Army during the war. And during the course of the war, he was awarded the Bronze Star for Valor at some point, which I did not find that out until I was 44, 45 years old. So World War II guys, if you know them, they don't brag. They do not fucking brag. The guys who are really there, who are really in the fucking shit, who are really fucking, I don't give a fuck which side they're with, American side, German side, whatever side. The guys who are really fucking in the shit, they don't brag about any of that stuff. So, and how did I know my father won the Bronze Star for Valor? My sister, who was in closer relative contact with my father's sister, was given a bunch of paperwork and a bunch of other stuff. And she was given my father's what's called DD 214, which is Department of Defense document 214, which is your discharge papers from the Army or Navy or whatever, your discharge papers from the service. And so my sister doesn't. My sister's a fucking chick. She's a dopey fucking. My sister, by the way, was a very pretty girl when she was young. She was a very pretty girl with blonde hair and green fucking eyes, green eyes. But she's a dopey chick. Whatever. She's like, oh, here, whatever. Here's the paperwork. And I looked at the DD 214. I was like, I said, Diana, did you know Dad was awarded the Bronze Star? And she was like, what does that mean? And I was like, Daddy was awarded the Bronze Star for Valor. And she was like, what does that mean? I was like, he was in the Third Army. He was a sergeant in in George Patton's army. And and she's like, huh? Okay, all right. So what does that mean? What that means is my grandfather, who decided it was worth his life to dare to fight the Kaiser's men, Kaiser Wilhelm, the German, fighting in World War One. It was worth joining the army and fighting and dying in Europe in order to become a citizen, and that's how my family became citizens. His son, my father, was so motivated by idealism or whatever, he volunteered for World War II, was assigned to the Third Army, became a sergeant in the Third Army, and a radio sergeant. There's specific things with that, but I'll let that go. And from 1942 to 1945, he was at one point, 3 people other than him, not him. This is the way it works. 3 people, not you, have to see you do something so extraordinary that they report it to your commanding officer. And your commanding officer goes, you know what? I'm going to put this guy in for a condemnation, for a commendation. Condemnation. Commendation. Blah, 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 blah. Fuck, am I drinking too much? Look at this. When I came here, this thing was like 1/3 full. Now it's like almost empty. And this tastes like vomit. It actually doesn't taste like vomit. It tastes like the acid in the back of your throat after you're done vomiting. So what? So fucking what? There were every kind of issues involved with my mom and my dad and my uncle after the war. My uncle, well, William, he was not shipped to Germany. My father went in the Third Army in Germany. I don't know what the fuck. William went. Bill went. He ended up in India. He was also a sergeant or non-commissioned officer, but he never faced real enemies. He only shot paper targets. My father shot at Germans and was shot at by Germans for 3 fucking years and survived. Not only that, he had a big fucking 65-pound radio on his back. He was a radio man, which means you have to go to the front lines where the battle is, take the fucking radio off your back, crank the fucking handle, pick up the fucking telephone handle, describe who is shooting at you. Back to CP, back to the HQ, I should say. Now, the German army was the best fucking army Europe had ever seen, and maybe, aside from America, the best army ever that there was. And if you think the German soldiers did not know to shoot the fucking radio man, shoot the radio man. Of all the guys you see in front of you to shoot the motherfucker with the radio on his back. Because if you shoot him, the Americans don't know what's going on. The Americans don't know what's happening at the front. If you Google like radio man survival rate in fucking World War II, it's like 4 out of 10. 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10 men who had radios on their backs died in combat. My father, George Louis Manos, born March 17th in 1924, did not die. Not only did he not die, he was awarded the Bronze Star for Valor. The Bronze Star for Valor. For what? I have no fucking idea. He never told me. He never wanted me to glorify the military or war at all. And unless you've been in the meat grinder, like the Third Army and other armies were in the fucking meat grinder, you don't want to glorify war. My father was a big fan of the 1911 pistol. This is not a 1911 pistol. This is a training pistol called the SIRT pistol. It's a imitation of a Glock 19, a Glock 17. My father used to carry not one, but two 45 caliber pistols. Why? Because that radio weighed 65 pounds. And my father was not, I told you earlier, I said in the stream, I'm 5'10" and a half. I weigh 200 pounds. My father was 5'8". I don't think he ever weighed more than 170 pounds in his life. 5'8", 170 pounds, carrying a wooden box that weighed 65 or 70 pounds. He used to tell me about the training that he used to went to in the Army to learn Morse code, and the codes he would have to tap out. So you would have to run to where the front of the line was. You would have to run to where the Germans are. Take the fucking radio off your back, and then start fucking tapping out. Start tapping out. Fucking message in Morse code while German soldiers were shooting at you. Not fucking shithead Al Qaeda, fucking dickwads who never held a fucking AK-47 in their life, but real German soldiers with real training who were trying to fucking kill you. And my father survived that for a couple of years, and he got a medal doing it. He used to carry 245 caliber, two 1911s. Because the Germans got too close, he was shooting with the fucking 1911. 1911s are wicked good short distance weapon. It's good. It's not. I love 1911s. I never shot a 1911 until fucking years after my father died. But it's a brilliant fucking pistol. It's a brilliant pistol. God, what a beautiful pistol it is. And it will drop motherfuckers. Like I said, I never knew what the fuck is going on? Why can't I see my old do you believe the hostile? Why the Greeks from that era only migrated to the USA? No, Greeks went all over the place. They went to South Africa. They went all kinds of places. I lost the chat. I'm sorry. I lost the chat. I lost the chat because of something. Did I ever have a bike accident? Well, Kuchalango, what do you mean by bike accident? I dropped bikes at a stoplight. Like I was going to a stop, halfway turned, and the car stopped in front of me. I grabbed the fucking brakes and the bike dumped. Yeah, that happened. I've been so fucking tired and wiped out that I pulled up to a gas pump and forgot to put down the side stand. and like stepped off the bike, and the bike goes, and I'm like, oh, fuck, try and pull it up. And it goes blunk, it goes over anyway. But in terms of crash hard into anything, no. Or anybody, no. I was good as a kid on my feet. I was good on a bicycle. I was really good on a fucking motorcycle because I fucking love motorcycles. Did the Greeks only migrate in that era to the USA? Maybe some of them. Yeah, I think. They mostly went west. It's a funny thing to listen to Jonathan Pohl because he's like the Germans went this way into Russia, and other Germans went that way into America or the Americas, like not just the USA but South America, whatever. And then all the Germans who went east towards Russia, which was the new land, fucking man, they had the worst outcomes. And then all the Germans who went west, but they went to America, went to South America, no matter how shitty their fucking outcomes, was 10 times better than the fucking let's go to Russia outcome. So, yeah, I don't know what all the Greeks ever did. Like, there's all the Greeks, like, it's all too fucking, it's a million years of fucking history. There's like, there's endless amounts of this shit. I can't, horse respect in that war the prawn starfish. Yeah, and they probably are. Horse respecter in the chat talking about homosexual behavior in the U.S. military. Starfish being what your anus looks like when somebody's about to penetrate you. That's what that means. That's probably truer than anyone wants to admit, and frontline combat units are not frontline what they were in any other time, even 10 years ago. Kuchalango, are you sure I haven't shrunk? What the fuck I haven't shrunk? I'm almost 5'11". Almost 5'11". I'm 5'10" and a half. Don't forget the half. And I think if I had drank more milk as a kid, I would have been like 6 foot. HIV positive transgender in the chat. Have I listened to Poseidon? What do you mean listen? What do you mean like put a seashell to my fucking ear and heard the ocean? What the fuck are you talking about? Poseidon is not real. See this guy? Look here, come here. Fuck, I dropped that. That is, it's tough to see. This sun is shinier. I don't know why that is. This is blah, blah, blah. It's like a 1 ounce silver thing of Philip II. It's Philip, father of Alexander, who it really was like he making himself out to be Zeus, blah, 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 this and the other. It kind of looks like Jesus because he's got a beard and shit. That's what I right? So do I really think, I've said this before, do I really think Zeus sits on top of fucking Mount Olympus and shoots lightning bolts at people he doesn't like? No, not really. But you believe in shit that's not true either. I do this like largely out of anti-Semitism. You know what I mean? It's maybe pro-Hellenistic, but it's certainly anti-Semitic. You know what I mean? And I don't think people understand that the way I do, but whatever. But it's about defying all of that, you know? Anyway. Poseidon is a Greek steamer. I don't know. Not the god, dude. I don't know. I don't know Poseidon from a hole in the wall. Is it a band? I don't fucking know. Look at this fucking 3 hour. There's a 3 hour stream. Where's fucking OV? OV, but the official online Nazi of the U.S. federal government. This is how much citizens, me, a citizen. Look at this. See this? This is the face of a citizen. beats the fuck out of OV, who's 3 hours behind me. It's 3:32 a.m. in here. What am I should shoot myself. It's 4 o'clock in the morning here, almost. The Fed, Nazi, whatever, pretend, whatever the fuck, whatever, is so fucking weak. He can't fucking hang. He's like, oh, I'm going to fight you, and I'm going to do this and that. I'm going to say this, I'm going to say that. You're going to say, oh, kind of outrageous wannabe shit. Who's still on fucking stream 4 hours later? Or, I'm sorry, 3 hours and 7 minutes later? Why? Because I'm a real guy who works for a fucking living, who exercises every day, who lives every day. Right? As opposed to some dude who just fucking drinks, takes LSD, and has gay fucking sex, hoping that the federal government will not throw him in fucking prison. And I wanted to. Oh my God, this stuff is terrible. Never drink Sapporo. Never drink Sapporo. Never, never, never. God, that's terrible. Drink Sapporo. This is horrible. This is worse than anything you ever drank before. I want to show all these cool Pepe pictures. It's like a Crusader Pepe and all this other stuff. Can I get Gmail now? Can I please? It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Now it's loading, loading, loading. You cocksucker. Still nothing. Fuck this. I'll come back next week. Whatever, I'll come back next week. The point I was trying to make 3.5 hours ago is that Rome as a civilizational force collapsed as their basic unit of currency, the denarius, which was a silver coin, became debased. That is to say, less and less silver was in the silver coin. And you can see like the history of it goes down and goes down and goes down and goes down. This war, that war, this point of Rome, this one, that. And as it debased the currency, the civilizational force was also debased. As the money became worth less, the people acted in a worse fashion. The argument is that foreigners came into barbarians came into Rome and took Rome over after that. We have invited all the foreigners and the barbarians into our nation in America now. And America is roughly analogous to Rome. It's not the same, but it's close. It's similar. And as the dollar value goes down and down and down with each stimulus, a new stimulus, what did George Bush do? TARP, Troubled Asset Release Program. And then Obama did TARP 2. And then more stimulus, just throwing more trillions and trillions of dollars and more trillions of dollars until the dollar has no value. But a pound of hamburger still has value. A gallon of gasoline still has value. A house still has value. Just the amount of dollars you need to get that pound of hamburger, that house, a gallon of milk, whatever. Keeps going up because the dollar is getting weaker. The thing that's different now, that was not true during the Roman Empire, but is true today, is this. This is fuck it. Bitcoin. This is not a real Bitcoin. This is a physical, cheap Chinese fucking example of a Bitcoin. But Bitcoin cannot be duplicated, cannot be diluted, cannot be quantitatively eased. And all the people who are smart, who are fleet, they're not the strongest necessarily. They're not even the smartest necessarily. But they're the ones who see the world the way it really is and realize that the currency that they're using is losing value relative to the things you really want and the things you need, like food, like shelter, like this thing. As OV pointed out, oh, you got a shitty kitchen. No, you got this and the other. Yeah, I still eat better than you, motherfucker, because I cook my own meals. I cook my own meals from real fucking food that I get in the markets. I don't fucking wait for Uber Eats. I cook my own fucking shit. But the people that realize that your currency is weaker and weaker versus proteins, carbohydrates, etc., the people with a lot of this, the people at the top of this, we need to get out of this. We need to go to something else. And what they go to is not gold, not silver, because you're not gonna. Do you think you're gonna give like a gold coin? You're gonna like, here, give me a ham sandwich. Well, a ham sandwich is like $5. A gold, if this was a solid, this is not, but if this was a solid gold coin, it'd be worth $2,000. Well, what are you gonna do? Give up a gold coin and get back $1,500 worth of worthless paper? Oops. So gold is not going to be the thing. What's going to be the thing? It's going to be something digital. And since this, where's my man? Turn it upside down. All right. I fucked it up. And since Bitcoin can be broken up into 100 million pieces, that's what the future's going to be. The quicker you see that, the quicker you get out of the old system into what's coming, and the stronger you're going to be. So you're a left-wing guy, you're a right-wing guy, you're this guy, you're a monarchist, you're this or that or the other thing. All of you with your fake ass, worthless, shit tier ideology will bend your knee. You will bend the fucking knee. You will bend the knee to that which creates value and holds and sustains value. I don't give a shit. You think it's Jesus, you think it's this. It ain't none of that. It's Bitcoin. You can slather Jesus on the outside of that, or monarchy, or democracy, or authoritarian. I don't give a fuck. But this thing exists independent of you, independent of your ideology. It will drive behavior going forward that is outside the realm of your ideology, your understanding. And the quicker you conform to it, the better off you'll be. But if you want to be proud, if you want to fucking be proud and be stiff-necked, you'll pay a much higher price. Lose your delusions of monarchy, of authoritarianism, of this or that, because none of it creates what they say it creates. They just take credit for shit that would have happened anyway. OV, how the fuck are you still conscious? Holy fuck. Dude, anyway, what am I doing? 3 hours and 17. 3 hours and fucking 17. I had one bottle of wine. Well, one bottle of wine and look at this. No more vomit left in the fucking bottle. This shit literally, do not ever drink this. You'll end up like me. You don't end up like me. You don't. Whatever your fate is going to be in life, you don't want to end up like me. Okay. HIV positive transgender in the chat. Bitcoin is bound to collapse. Oh, you are fucking so stupidly retarded. I'm not even going to bother fucking refuting you. OV, I can't believe you're still conscious. How was Top Gun? James is making good points right now. Yes, I am. Of course I make good points. The fuck do you think I have 19? I have 18 subscribers on YouTube, bro. You think you get to the 18 subscriber level without making good points? Sapporo is greater than Sapporo. Yes. It's a good Japanese beer, by the way. It's actually a decent beer. I used to have it in the 80s. What is the ethnic insult for Greeks? Kuchalango in the chat. What is it? There are multiple ethnic insults for Greeks. What is the motto of the Greek army? Never leave your buddies behind. What is the Greek word for wife? Sheep. What else? Oh, wait. I think insults for Greeks. Greeks, this is one, OV will love this. OV is going to like getting so excited. He's actually going to pick his head up off the fucking desk. Greeks invented the threesome, but Italians introduced women. What else? I can't think of it. You know what? Those are the top three off the top of my head. I cannot think of anything else. James Ellis Poseidon, they were in Seaville together. I was in Seaville, yes, that's true. I'm not sure who Poseidon is. Do I have? I'm scrolling back to the chat. All right, dudes, I am doing 3 hours and 30 minutes of fucking content. That is like a mind-blowing amount. Without being paid by the federal government, without being Richard Spencer, the fat homosexual, who is like the gayest fag ever, who got blown out by the second gayest fag, Nick Fuentes. and Baked Alaska. I'm nowhere near their high level of fucking whatever it is. Although I was in the real places. Anyway, okay, listen, dudes, it's 3:20 and 54. I am going to bail on you because I'm fucking whacked. I am whacked. And Fed. Listen, HIV transgender. I'll deal with you later, guys. So much thanks for showing up. I can't believe we had 8 or 9 or 11 people at one point. Mind you, most of them were federal officers who were paid to fucking be here. But whatever. Still, thank you guys. I will drive past your fucking office buildings on my way to Dulles in the future. And I'm going to let you guys out. I'm going to let you guys out. You gotta have to go somewhere else, do something else. Hopefully you had fun. Hopefully we get a couple ideas across, and I will talk to you again in the future. Where's my fucking Greek disco music? Prick. Fuck yeah. You got to play out. the problem with the whole being like a nobody channel, which is what I am, is you need music. You have to have something that makes you better than you really are. And so I have to find this bit of music that, fuck, God damn it. Here we go. Hold on. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's like, it's not straight up bazooka music, but it's close. No, it's not actually not that terrible. I see the big blue box showing me the music is about to come, but the music actually come. This is pissing me off. Come on, I'm trying to play myself out. Trying to play myself out. Man, this I'm like dealing with 2004 tech like sucks to no end. I hopefully you know what I think I'll probably buy a fucking new computer. Do this shit faster. Spinning while I'm watching the spinny thing going like this, like hey, here's your music, here's your music. Hey! Good night, guys. Thanks for showing up.